Yes. Hi guys, welcome to Sharon Review. Here is Charmaine and Sharon here.
Hello, hello, hello. Happy Thursday.
Welcoming everyone. Thank you for being here. So Ero says she is the first one that hit the like button. So we have Alani, welcome in. We have Charmaine here. We have Ero here. And we have Tina Strokes. So let me see. Charmaine, you hit your like button already?
Huh?
You hit your like the button already? Me, I wonder if me should hit the like button too.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Mm. So I hit the like button too. I don't know if me supposed to hit the like button.
Of course.
Am I supposed to hit it too? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Welcome, guys. How are you guys doing? I Tina I Stringley. I Andrea Porter. You make it in, Sissy. And Charmaine is here. All right, guys. So we wait. Let me come back over the other page because I can't tell how many people is here. So we have 8 people here with us. All right. So it's a very trying day, guys. And Charmaine is gonna start off with the word of the day. So go ahead, Charm. Charmaine.
Yep. Well, I'm looking for it.
Oh, okay.
I'm
All
giving
right, guys. So in the meantime, she's looking for it. Let me know when you find it.
Okay, I found it. So
Okay.
today's word or today quote is faith doesn't always remove the storm, but it gives you the strength to walk through it. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are called according to his purpose.
This is nice. I like that. That's
Yep,
a nice one.
that's the one he laid on my heart today.
Yes, because it's a heavy day in Skitland, darling. Mister guys, before we get started, when I watched this skit with, did I really watch it? Iman tell, wait, what you call it there, Shayla? In nonsense there, I can't even repeat my body was boiling. I just did a short, and I didn't even listen word for word, honestly. And I just captured that little part there where I tell her, oh, in love her or nonsense. I don't even know if it's the love her or whatever. I just put it up as a short, as a signing paper. That's it. We're done. So I am quitting the Daltons. I said I was quitting the Dalton, and Charmaine laughing at me, Terry laughing at me. And then Terry said, Sharon, you don't understand the assignment. And I understand the assignment. Says it's only gonna get worse before it get better. So guys, I have to take my same advice that I gave you guys to keep the faith. The only thing I have right now is trust the process. I can't watch that nonsense. Yes, so only thing I can do, guys, is trust the process because right now, me just want to go. I'm done. And Suzette is telling me, Sharon, he is confused. But I say I'm hanging on by a thread. I am just feel like I'm done, Terence. Welcome in, Terence. Welcome in, Goddess. And that's how I'm feeling. So I need to know how you guys feeling. I'm gonna be running some poll here that I spend time to 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 do for you guys. I even put some on there. I think I posted one on the community page for you guys to vote on too. All right, so let me just get my camera here because I try to save some of this. So I will start the poll. And Charmaine, can you get into anything you want to talk about at the moment?
I'm watching this last thing with Angelina and Shayla. When she's sticking at Shayla off about Iman.
Okay. I have Shante. Okay, let me run the poll here before I let you guys, before we jump into the meat of the matter, guys. And we have quite a few things to review, so let me just get this open up so I can type it in. So, okay, so the oatmeal pie distraction, right? So was that a distraction? So now my question to that, this if it's a distraction, this is to put it in the poll. Is he using romance
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. This is
to
crazy.
cloud Amber's mind? Oh, to cloud Amber's judgment, yeah.
They are sticking us again with Angelina and Shayla today. I can't deal with that. That's too much. That is too much crazy going on in
Is
SkitLanta.
he using
Wayne,
the romance to cloud Amber's judgment?
please,
And
Wayne.
this is to pretend. So I wrote here the oatmeal pie distraction. Okay, guys. So that's what that based off that question. Yeah. Maybe I should have put that ahead of it to ask that. And then the other one may have the financial stress to put in, and I have the Shayla factor. So I'm gonna need you guys to vote on that. All right. So now, um, let's see what you have to say. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I was on another page. Okay, Suzette says skit with Shayla going off on her mama about Iman. She's defending him. Okay,
She's
thank you.
defending him. But I don't understand. There's something Angelina said, what's his name? Anthony was low vibration for Shayla. And Iman was in high school. And remember, she said, oh, Anthony was kindergarten and Iman was college. You remember all that? And now she's flipping the switch and saying Shayla is too good for Iman. And Shayla is too good for, she's getting holy water to wash out all of Shayla house, all the walls and the doors. Oh my God. Sharon, you have to pull up that skit. That is hilarious. That
I'm
is
pulling up. I have this one first. Hold on. I'm playing this one first. Alani asked for this one first.
oh yeah.
So we're gonna do this one first.
Let me get you some more wine. Yes, sis, please. That's okay. You ain't even drinking your wine. You good?
Oh yeah, I'll take some water.
Okay, some more. Okay. Hey, but listen, before I get the water, I heard you say change the energy, but I do want to let you know I really do appreciate both of you. You're doing real good right now. Okay? Just take your time with each other. I know that there's a lot, so I'll change the energy. Just don't keep.
Thank you for that, Toya.
Tamira. I'm sorry about your breakup with Wayne. And I also want to let you know that I really do love you. Okay? And girl, you got out of that relationship without becoming a baby mama or getting a BBL. So I think you did pretty good. I just hope you opened the right eye already. You know what I'm saying?
But shoot, if somebody was paying me $30K a month to be their girlfriend, I would lose my identity too. Chantal, what's my name? Naomi? I don't know.
I'm just saying, like,
I mean, all up in the court. Nature boy me. Please. 30K. That's good.
I think at one time when Chantal and I were hanging out, that possibly
In front of my dance studio about my podcast, I really tried to hear you out. But I'm like, damn, she don't even listen to podcasts. Why could she be that mad? And then it hit me. It's not about Wayne. It's not about me. It's about you. So tell me, how have I changed? Quickly. How have I changed?
Bang anymore?
It's my bang. For real?
Okay, so I guess our honey pot actually wants to argue with somebody. I
Yep.
take out her frustration on her best friend, her dearest friend, who is always there for her. What she need to do is go to her man. If she want her man, as Shayla said, go get him. Because Shayla says she not leaving Iman alone. So I don't understand why Honeypot sitting there being sulking. You have a man, him dump you. Well, go back and tell him, say, baby, put on, you can't put the rings them on your 10 finger. Right? What do you think about that, Charmaine?
Exactly. But do you think they will get back together, Wayne and Honeypot?
Anything is possible. In SkitLanta, anything. Guys, I put SkitLanta. I didn't make a mistake. I put SkitLanta for a purpose because everything that's happening in Skitland is SkitLanta. So I called it. What's that appropriate name for it, Charmaine?
Well, that's all they're doing there.
SkitLanta.
All they're doing.
So that's what I called it, SkitLanta. So I hope that is good there. As Anthony changed, that is the major thing. But we're talking about Chantel and Tamira right now. I think Tamira is angry at the world. She's angry about the breakup. She should have just relaxed herself and write it out. That's 30K a month, right? And it is what it is. I guess she don't want him to threaten her face anymore. I don't know. But I think she get upset. Think he keep on promising her a ring. And I think Tamira's biggest mistake was she moved into his house too fast. She should have stayed where she was, let him work on getting her the ring since he might introduce her to the family, still live in your own house. Do you guys agree with that?
Regarding Tamira and Wayne, I think Tamira was more concerned with the Wayne world, because you remember, Wayne introduced her. Wayne did not. The first date they went on, it was this big glamorous Wayne world, and she was so. I mean, I'm trying to find the word with that she overlooked everything else. Because after a while she was having problem with all the baby mamas and the amount of money Wayne was giving the baby mamas, and then she started having problem with this ring thing, which was stupid. Because if my husband come and said he's the money maker and he's going on tour and he wants a ring to say for the whatever, I don't care. Why am I going to care? That it's a ring. It's a ring. I don't care if you want to wear it on your forehead, in your nose, in your ears. It's not saying anything really valuable at that point. It's just a ring, and that's everybody know Wayne. That's who Wayne is. Wayne is a comedian. Wayne is Wayne. Kountry Wayne is known all over the world. So if he wants to have a ring to say for the whatever it is, that's not going to bother me. Why is it going to bother me? That I'm going to get a breakup over that and doing all of that. No, I mean, that's my opinion. Whatever you guys hear me say, that's my opinion. But I am not going to be so flustered about a ring saying something that I'm going to lose a whole man that I love over a ring. No, that did not make any sense to me.
Exactly. And I think the reason why I break up with her because he knows that Amber is sneaking and with
no, I don't think it has anything to do with Amber.
No, honestly, I think that's why I did it. I have to call a spade a spade. He got up with her because Wayne thinks that Amber got choose him. Pity him no knows that Amber don't want him nor Anthony. She's too busy swinging from vine to vine with Dave.
Yeah, but you see, Tamira, now she's upset because this skit that you're playing shows that she's really upset because Wayne got his G-Wagon back.
Mm-hmm.
Tamira is no longer in the mansion. She's no longer driving the G-Wagon. So I wonder if she got a new car because remember her other car was always breaking down.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if she has bought a new car. I mean, she's getting 30,000 a month. She can. But I think she is so mad right now with all of that. That is why she went off on Chantal like that. She tells Chantal that they're in different tax brackets. And that's why she's envious of her because she doesn't have any money and she doesn't have any man and a whole lot of things. I saw, what's his name, the Pastor Louis mother yesterday in a skit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they're going to bring Pastor Louis back?
Maybe it's a possibility.
Because his mom was in a skit yesterday and I've not seen her. Sandy, I think her name was Sandy. I've not seen her for many, 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 many months. I think the last skit she was in was one where that girl was going to take her to the studio for her to do something at Tamira's studio. And that was it. We have not seen her again. And now she's all of a sudden she's in a skit. So I don't know if they're going to bring him back. Sabrina, she said she can get her own G-Wagon. You know how much a G-Wagon costs? All the money Wayne has given Tamira so far cannot get a G-Wagon. Trust me. G-Wagon not cheap. Especially the one that Wayne has. So, do you want me to read some comments?
Yes, please.
All right, I'm going to start at the very top.
Mm-hmm.
Arrow said, hello, Sharon. I'm the first person to hit the like button. Thank you, Arrow. Watch when Honeypot goes off on Chantal. We just watched that one. Watch Mike when Mike and Sonny take it all off for memory lane. Yeah, we are going to watch that one too. Tina said, hello, everyone. Good evening, Sharon and Charmaine. Andrea, hi, Sharon and Charmaine. Tina, hi, everyone. Suzette, happy Wednesday, everyone. Andrea, Tina, hi. Andrea. Okay, so these are all greetings. And then Terrence said, I couldn't watch all the nonsense. Me too. I start skipping stuff because it was a bunch of nothings. I don't know what Wayne is trying to pull, but it was like a bunch of nothings today. And I couldn't watch all the nonsense as well. So I just skip. Said she heard about the divorce. Ever since she heard about the divorce, she's been going nuts, shaking my head. And that's coming from Terrence. And Terrence and then Goddess said, Angelina said that because she couldn't control Iman like she can control Anthony. And we go back up. I think I went all the way down. Okay, skit with Shayla going off on her mom about Iman. She's defending him. Yes, but Shayla and Iman, Shayla still thinks she and Iman is in this relationship. Iman bought the house for her. So she thinks she and Iman is still in this great relationship. Sharon and Charmaine, hello to both of you. As for Amber and Anthony, both of them are bipolar. They have different personality. I agree with you, Errol. I honestly don't understand the direction of the storyline. Everybody's saying the same thing, Terrence. Everybody's saying the same thing. If you go on Facebook, it's like everybody's just over all of this foolishness. I am a wait and see mode. I'm in a wait and see mode, and that's coming from Suzette. Wayne is playing with us. He knows that Amber and Anthony usually receive the highest views. Well, they did, but it was not the numbers that they thought it would because their last night's skit was only in like 700 and something. They generally go to the PRE and Amber skit received more views yesterday. One went to 1.1 million and the other one went to 900 and something. The Amber and Anthony skits, they went up to about, I think one went to 800 and something and the others were in the 700 and 600. So they did not do well yesterday because people kind of tired of the foolishness. And the ones from this morning, the one last night, I think it went to maybe 700 and something. It might reach 800 by now. I have to check it later. And Arrow said, Goddess, how are you doing? Goddess said, Arrow, I will thank you. I'm well, thank you. And how are you? And Andrea's welcoming everybody. And Goddess is telling me, good evening, Goddess. And then Andrea said, I believe Anthony is pretending. Terence said, Wayne is PISSING us off on purpose.
Exactly.
I just said, good evening, Goddess. And Sabrina said, yes, I hope they make up. Who you hope make up, Sabrina? You mean and Amber and Anthony? Angelina said that because she couldn't control. Yeah, I read that already. Ever since she heard about the divorce, she has been going nuts, shaking my head. Good evening, Sabrina. Uh, and Errol said, I'm good. Anthony's feeling horny. I don't blame him while Amber is out there giving Dave her pum pum. Why do you think they have not shown us a skit with Amber and Dave?
Because Dave is not
All
there.
morning.
Because Dave is not there. They'll bring it later. I don't know.
Because all and Melissa, I just saw a skit with Melissa and her sister having lunch. So I don't know why they have not shown us a skit with Dave and Amber. Maybe people don't want to see it. They just want to maybe just assume that whatever happened, we'll see Amber come back later and then we'll just assume that something happened based on her demeanor when she gets back. I'm surprised and not surprised at the same time with the Daltons. Nice name, SkitLanta. I wasn't feeling them before, but now they're kind of growing on me. Who are you talking about, Sabrina? Anthony and are you talking about Anthony and Amber? Oh, that's the one you said. Yes, I hope they make up. I'm still on the fence with them. I am not going to be throwing my hat in the ring anytime soon. I have to see sustained. I have to see change that is sustained. I have to see
Sustainability.
change behavior that is sustained. Because Anthony came the other morning and he got a message from God. And he told Amber that God told him that until death do us part. And yes, Monday when they came out, he told Amber also that God tell him, or his mom used to tell him that God take care of babies and fools, and he's no baby. And he was repeating the same thing to Shayla today. So I don't know. You know what? I think he said something to Shayla this morning that was quite interesting. He said he's not physically sick. It was more mental. There's a lot of stuff in his head that he needs to sort out. So I think he's going through a mental anguish. I think because of what is going on in his head, he's unable to land anywhere. So he's just throwing stuff because the last thing Shayla said to him, so you're just throwing stuff out there. But he has not realized that Shayla is not feeling him. Shayla is with Iman and Shayla love Iman. Shayla is not feeling Anthony right now, maybe later, but not right now. I wasn't feeling them before, but now they're kind of growing on me. Hello, Goddess. Wayne got the G-Wagon back. Yes, we noticed that since yesterday when he was at Amber's house. So Tamira maybe is a little bit off today. I believe Tamira moved too fast with Wayne. Yes, she should have stayed in her apartment and tried to get to know Wayne. And I said the same thing. I totally agree with you, Rhonda. And good afternoon, Sharon, Sharon, and chat. I don't want them to be together. I don't want them two together. I'm assuming that's Amber and Anthony, and that's coming from Janet. And Tina said Tamara focused more on how he was using his money as opposed to their relationship. And yes, I think so too. And then Annette says, good night, Charmian, Sharon, Mods and chat. Wayne is enjoying playing in our face. Yes, Sharon, pure sin in Skitland. I am just watching, not any team Dalton anymore. Too much nonsense. Okay, Sharon, you can go.
All right. I was just okay. I put a poll in the chat for them about Tamira and me and Tamira's should Tamira had stayed with Wayne, and people said yes. Oh, 52% said no, she shouldn't have. All right, thank you guys for that. Give yourself a round of applause. Let me come back around here. I didn't remember to try and see if I could find a laughing one. A laughs on you tonight. So let's jump back into the skit here with her, with Tamira, because they said it gets steamy. I want to see.
Some talk? Are you serious?
Well, you guys, I think we're taking.
You know,
Temper tantrum. Go ahead.
let me have my temper tantrum.
Yeah.
That's what we calling it.
Yeah.
The only thing that's changed about me is my tax bracket, and you can't stand it. Tommy, you ain't got no job or a man ever. Well, wait a minute. But that's all right, because I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. So how about I don't? I'm out.
Okay, well, wait a minute. All right, ladies, y'all got it out. Let's talk through it. Okay, let's take it.
Let her go.
No, wait a minute. Tamira, hold on. Hold on.
Latoya, stop. Just stop. Because I told you something. And you told her. And that's supposed to be my friend?
I made a mistake.
It's all good.
I'm apologizing twice in one
You know
day.
what, Latoya?
Dang, T, hold on.
I see how long you in that tax bracket.
Okay, I thought they weren't gonna do physical fight. I just want something to make me feel better right now. And I thought if I see a fight, let me watch Angelina, because they say we have 12 new comments. Let's see. So you catch up to all of them?
No.
Let's see. Okay. Let me read this. Okay. Did I oh wait there, guys? You guys have to let me know. Me never do the roll call. My goodness. All right. So we have Error in the house. We have Sharon here. Oh, that's me. Charmaine is in the house. Alani is in the house. Welcome, Tina, Tringley, Andrea, Suzette, Goddess, Terence, Charmaine. Hi, Charmaine. Welcome, Charmaine, to our family. And Suzette is here. Rhonda. Hi, Rhonda. How you doing? Welcome in, darling. Alani is here. Janet is in the house also. Welcome, Rhonda. And did I say Janet? Okay.
Yes,
Janet.
you did.
Tina is in the house. Tina S. And Tina Y is here. And Sabrina is here. Alexi is here. Annette is here. Do I say Rhonda? Yes.
Yes, you did.
There, Sharma. Okay. Marianne West is here. Tringley is here. Lioness is in the house. Welcome, darling. Melissa is in the house also. Steffi Mac, welcome, Steffi Mac. All right, so Tina is saying, please like, share, and subscribe. And Goddess is said, Bethel is here also. Good evening, Bethel. Welcome in also. And Tina says, please subscribe to Sharon Rico Review. Guys, I'm over Anthony and
Amber.
Yes, so guys, if you can see that. Anyway, I'm the reviewer, so I should be very nice.
Okay.
And no matter how Wayne is trying to show us off. Okay, so guys, I know that they show some skit today that really making us in our feelings. And we just have to remember that.
I was
that's a plan.
I read up to 448 where error with error.
Oh, 448.
Yeah, 448. Error.
Okay, let me go back up.
I didn't read that one, but that's how far I've reached.
Okay, thank you, darling. I was fixing something on the page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Angela told me that I make a mistake, so I have to go fix it. All right. So here, please stay with us for me. I'm still the team Dalton. Thank you,
No,
Era.
I don't. 448.
Oh, see, I'm off my rockers.
Don't worry about it. We all have those days.
Lord, I'm a little bit off at the moment, so you guys have to cheer me up now, right? So we're gonna get into the meat of the matter. I just want to hear what you guys have to say. Skitland was really being sinful today, so SkitLanta is really happening there. So Eros says Andre at Andre. There is not going to be a Shayla and Anthony in the skit. Anthony, real wife, is not going to allow Shayla was doing too much under around her husband. Okay, thank you,
I
Era,
don't
for
know
that.
if that.
But we don't know if that is true. So, Era, we're gonna say allegedly because we don't know if that is correct. All right, guys. And then I Janet, well, and Era says Andre at Andre, there is not going to be a Shayla Anthony skit. Okay, I read. Must look like she repeated that twice. She can get her own G wagon. Definitely, she can get her own G wagon. Sabrina, please like, share, subscribe to Sharon. Thank you. Welcome, dear Annette, goddess. Hi, goddess. You're from London, UK. And Rhonda says yes. The pastor mom will be working with Dana at the Andes the night
Auntie Scrub.
the aunties clubs. Guess what? She is going to what you call it there. Diana is turning that restaurant into a strip club. Poor D reprimandor says, where you doing with these? And she says, no, I'm going to wear them underneath my clothes. He's saying that, no, there's no stripper pole going inside that restaurant. There is nothing like we're not having that. And he said, you better come out of here with just nothing and make it be a refund and delay when D gone. He said, I'll wait for you. So she told the lady she'll be back for her purchases. So she's even hired a lady to come in and work with them. So I guess she'll be going to do stripping soon because that's what she's going to be doing. I like that actually. That club there, at least I get a different scene to watch. Tamira is bringing her New York fire. Yes, Alex, she is bringing her New York fire, and that is good to see. But she's bringing it on the wrong people, them who loves her. But at the end of the day, they will kiss and make up soon. Thank you, Tina. Okay, let's see. Angelina and Pierre is getting on my nerves. Honestly, I didn't watch any of Angelina's skit today, so we're gonna get to watch now. So I'm gonna pull that up next, and we're gonna take a look at it. All right, guys. Good evening, Sharon and Charmaine, and to you guys. All right, thank you, Sharma. And Eros says, Annette, please stay with us. As for me, I'm still Team Dalton. Right now, darling, me need a Team Dalton. Me bow out. me bowed. Me bowed out right now.
Ye men of little faith.
Janet says, "Oh, Shayla stand up, Iman. That's how Anthony should stand up for." And yes, that is what got me down. When he was in that room, he should have said, when PRE was carrying out with his slackness, he should have just says, you know what, Shayla and PRE, me can take care of my stuff. One of your yard, take your baby with you. Me need to rest. PRE, do not disrespect my wife like that. That's what he should have done. But what did he do? He's upset that, you know what? Anthony is upset that his wife didn't have the decency to tell him bye. And he knows where she went. He knows she's dealing with somebody else. And that's why you see he's there telling, trying to love bomb Shayla. But Shayla is not there yet. But if she find out about Iman, I'm going to see how lawyer she is. And he's such a little dum-dum talking about, what did he say to her again? Oh, you don't watch my money, you don't see me for my money, and you just love me for who I am. I'm gonna say you're right. Make sure you give Amber 90% and you see how fast she don't want Shayla doesn't want nothing to do with you. That's exactly what I said. Wayne gave Tamira the 12K house. And afternoon, Sharon, Charmaine, and chat family, welcome in again. Steffi Max said good evening to all. Onipat and Chantel, yes. And Charmaine, that's what I was thinking. They haven't shown a face on her skit yet. What were you talking about,
I
darling?
was talking about Dave and Amber. I've not seen any Dave and Amber skit all day.
Maybe they'll bring that tonight, or maybe they won't.
Sharon,
Maybe we'll see. Sometime when they do that, he's on the phone, right? So she says normally when they're away, they will talk on the phone when they're not at Fleming, so they will use a phone call. So maybe when she comes back tonight, we will see what Amber and I want to see how she behave around Anthony. Is he gonna blow up? Is he gonna tell her says, okay, I'll not gonna give you anything? Is he gonna revert back to him being nasty again? So I just have to trust the process. God has a plan for their marriage, and I guess it's gonna get worse before it can get better. That's all I can say. Daniel asked Melissa why she don't have a man. Yes, Charmaine was telling me that. And yes, same with me. Shayla has the same character outside the skit. Yes. Eros says, please subscribe to Sharon Rico Review. Thank you. Tringley says, Charmaine, talk to your nephew. And yes, Charmaine, really. Tell him, say, give me whiplash.
he has been in bed all day, so he needs to get out of bed and start walking around because he's not sick. Nothing is well. He took Shayla and Kai to the car. So yeah,
So he's fine.
yeah, he's
That
fine.
means
He's
faking.
fine.
Okay, me put it in the chat. Is Anthony faking? Yes, I have to let you guys work now. Is Anthony faking?
Faking in what department?
Faking everything. Him talk to God in love Amber because right now him tell Shayla saying love her. And Shayla is there for him. So I guess Amber should have just step over him.
Yeah, but he did not tell her that he loved her today. He never used the word love anything today. He was just saying getting them together.
All right. So, okay, let me put this. Do you think Anthony is sincere? That's what I should put in there.
Exactly. Can I say something while you're putting that up? Sharon, can I say something while you're putting that up? Okay, I don't know if you guys remember the story of Jonah. When God asked Jonah to go to Nineveh to warn the people, he placed a word with Jonah to go to Nineveh to warn the people, and Jonah got stiff-necked and didn't want to go. Jonah ran away. He went on this boat or this ship or whatever, and you know what happened? God caused a huge disturbance in the ocean. The ship was restless, and when they finally realized it was Jonah who was on the ship, why the storm was raging in the sea, because he was not obeying God. They tossed him overboard, and he was swallowed by a whale. God kept him in that whale for 3 days until the whale spit him out on shore. He finally obeyed God and go to Nineveh to warn the people. So it's not that Anthony might get the word. He might get the word, but he is...
If you feel ready, if you want to find a partner on...
He is stiff-necked and he does not want to do God's will. So God is going to... You see, Shayla is turning him right, left, and center. Everywhere he tried to box Shayla in what Shayla did, Shayla turned him down.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Charmaine. Where in this video should I start?
Where? Which one? There are two of them. You're talking
Maybe
the last one about
the last one, this one.
You can start when she got
right
up
here?
No, a little, yeah, right there.
Been a great man to me. When Anthony left me high and dry to get back with Amber, Iman was the person that picked up the pieces. He got me a house. He's the person that loves me.
Shayla, look, you're offended, and I understand that. But the bottom line here is it's not going to work. You're too good for him. Yes, he has money. Okay, let's count it down. Okay, he has money. Great. He was in the NBA. Fine and well. But at the end of the day, that is a man who does not have the type of moral capability to be able to be a husband. And that's just the bottom line.
And what do you mean by that? He's been a husband before. He's definitely capable of being a husband. And just because you don't agree with all his life decisions doesn't mean you judge him like that. So you have all the smoke for Iman that's been nothing but good to me. But Anthony, who has left me and your grandson, you have nothing but praises to sing for. I will never understand that. I will never get it.
Well, at the
Do you guys agree with Shayla? Shayla is being the voice of reason right now. I am really shocked at that. Shayla is the voice of reason. Meantime, the Dalton is going through a spiritual warfare within their marriage. Anthony's all over the place. Last night he wanted Amber. So if Amber did give him the coochie, what Anthony call it?
The cream pie.
The oatmeal pie.
Oatmeal
Can
pie.
you guys tell me what the oatmeal pie mean? Is that the back door or the front door? Which is it?
It says cookies. It's cookies with cream filling. So that's the best. That's the best I see. Oatmeal pie. It's like cookie with the cream filling in there. So I don't know. But if Amber gave it to him last night, I don't think she would have gone to Dave today.
When Amber used to sleep with him, didn't he used to go to Shayla same way?
That's him. I'm talking about Amber herself. I think she would be too guilty to go to Dave if she had slept with Anthony last night. And we still don't have any evidence that they did not sleep together. We still have no evidence that did not happen. So let's see her and Anthony.
Let me see what the chat doing. Do you think Amber and Anthony slept together last night?
Everybody's going to say no. 100%.
No, we don't know. All right. So I asked them, do you think Anthony is sincere? They said no. He is not sincere to blows that skirt. Guys, I'm being honest. I lost all faith in Anthony and Amber right now. I'm not a word of lie there.
Why you said you lost faith in Anthony and Amber?
I lost faith.
Why?
I didn't like the fact that he was telling Shayla how much he should have he wants her. Yeah, that's what he said. He wants her. I didn't like that. I didn't like the fact that he didn't defend Amber with the little thing there.
You know why he was telling Shayla that? Because Pierre get in his head. Pierre was the one who got in his head. He's best friend. Remember, Anthony and Pierre have this long-standing brother-sister relationship. They slept one night. So they were intimate for a night. And then Pierre came because Pierre does not like Amber, because Pierre thinks that Amber is in her position. Because from the time Pierre came on these skits, Pierre is thinking that Amber took her position. Even Pierre's mom told Anthony that she think Pierre and him would be a thing when one time they were on the skit. So Pierre has that dislike for Amber. And then they started off on the wrong foot as well. So from back then, Pierre has this dislike for Amber. So what Pierre was actually saying today was because of the dislike she has for Amber. So she put a battery in Anthony's back. Anthony would not be saying that if Pierre did not go in all that way.
All right. So the question to the audience and you, Charmaine, do you think Anthony just trying to save his asset?
At this point, I don't know what Anthony is trying to do. Because Anthony can't, no, but we have to break it now. Anthony got a word from God because that's what he told Amber. And he said, if we believe the word that he got, he said God told him that until death do us part. He also told her that sorry to use the word, until unalive do us part. Until we expire, do us part. He also told her that when they renew their vows, he said, if anything is wrong with the union, you'd prefer to be expired. So he has been saying a lot of things. So maybe the beginning of the panic attack was when he was not sincere with his vows, because he made a vow that if he should allow anything to happen to the union, you'd prefer to be expired. And now he came back and he said God give him a word that until they expire, do their path. So Anthony's saying a lot of things over these few days. He told Amber Monday that she's a wife. He told her last night that he loved her so much. He whispered that in her ears. And this morning he's there letting Pierre put a battery in his back and start telling Shayla, asking Shayla all these weird questions. All these weird questions.
Okay, so do you think he wants Shayla Pum Pum then? Is this a Pum Pum thing for him? Because it doesn't seem like he get Amber Puna oatmeal pie last night. So it looks like he wants Shayla Pum Pum.
I don't know what Anthony wants right now. Anthony mine. He said to Shayla that it's not anything physical. Everything is mental. So I think right now he's mentally unstable. He's mentally unstable, and a man with a double mind is unstable in all his ways. And he has a double mind. So he's unstable in all his ways, because he started telling her about something else, and then he went outside and telling her, oh, they're to get together because Kai wanted. Do you think Kai want us to be together? Kai is not even 2. Why would Kai was even
coughing? I wonder what medication are they giving him?
He was coughing when he was even saying that. And then Shayla tell him, no, don't put our spirit or whatever on Kai. Don't put that kind of spirit or whatever on Kai. Whatever God wants for Kai, that is what I want for Kai. All I need to know right now is that Kai is happy. So if Shayla has been rebuking him all day. Every time he comes with a new line, Shayla rebukes him. Shayla never one time said, yes, Anthony, okay, I think we should get back together. Shayla has been rebuking him all day.
God fired.
Exactly. So
that is God's plan.
All in his feeling. Okay.
He has to go to God now, Sharon. He has to go to God. Let me go back and fix this back on the screen. Let's see what other nonsense mistress have to say.
End of the day, that is just something that's in the moment. Okay, Iman is a passing craze. So once again, I'm going to tell you that this man doesn't even respect the fact that you have a son. He's in here more interested in a feeling of being high, out of his mind, 24/7, and not choosing the proper path to be able to be a husband if he was going to be that and a father in that capacity.
That's
for
not true. That is so far from the truth, Mom.
Oh, okay. So he doesn't smoke here.
He smokes outside.
Right. But why does a man need to smoke if he's being a responsible father?
That's just his decision. He doesn't have to be a father for Kai. He still stands up, and he's a real. I just don't get it. Like it's very hypocritical of you.
Now I'm a hypocrite.
Yeah,
because I see family, and you see a man who's not even around. He pays for a few things here and there. But you know what I'm sensing? I'm sensing that spirit of drunkenness, being out of his mind, smoking off in the ether somewhere, that spirit is very heavy in this house. We need to anoint these doors and these walls, because this is something that is not. 1 second, this is the Uber Eats guy. Listen.
Shayla really need to listen to her mother and night these walls and go in our Bible. That way Angelina, and keep Angelina out our life. Because that is just absolutely nonsense that woman just spew. Pure nonsense. She's there telling her daughter nonsense, honestly. So remember, Anthony, remember when they just get into it with Anthony and when Iman there, Anthony shows up and she has cussed off Anthony. Oh, we don't need you. Who you hanging out with? Wayne. Shayla have a MBA. Iman. We have properties. We don't need your money. Shayla don't need your money.
Exactly.
Remember that?
That's why
Sheila
she
don't need
she's
your
a
money.
hypocrite.
But
That
you
is why
know
she's
what?
calling her a hypocrite now.
I tell you guys, that woman is too much for me. She is too much, too much, too much. Let me see what you guys did over in the poll.
Sincerely is coming to get her.
Do
I don't know
you
what she
think
paid for that.
Anthony just trying to save his artist? 86%, yes. 86%. 87% says yes. 84% says yes. Oh my God, I wrote Rhonda. And I tell you, Rhonda is there laughing. So now, let me come into our chat family here and we just get on with it. I was talking about Tamira and Wayne. I wasn't feeling them before, but now they're growing on me. Okay, thank you, Sabrina. He told Shayla it was mental. Yes, yes, I remember that part. Thank you, Sabrina. Tina, I meant. Melissa is not going to share any info about Dave and Amber to Danielle. She said her job is private. I wonder if she's gonna kidnap. I hope she kidnap Amber. Honestly, at this point, I'd love Amber to get kidnapped. Amber better watch out when she gets home. Anthony will be in a rare form. He has to stay calm. No man, let him get angry.
Keep
Wait
refreshing
for
to
the attack
see.
this time.
I keep refreshing to see if Amber reach home. Terrian said to let her up, but I keep refreshing to see if Amber reach home yet. That's all I'm here doing, refreshing to see if Amber gets home.
Hi, Terry, and welcome. Okay, so
Hello,
Tina.
good afternoon.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
No, you said welcome, and I said good afternoon. Good afternoon,
Good
Sharon. Good afternoon,
afternoon.
Charmaine. Good
Good
afternoon,
afternoon,
Chad.
Terrian.
How are you? I know we have some high BPs here today, but I put in the chat, just hold on. The battle is hot now.
Mm-hmm.
The
It's
hotter the
really hot.
battle,
But
what they,
they have a
The victory.
they have an old song that says, the battle may be hot and the conflict sore. Though rocky the road as we travel along, hold on a little longer. Take Jesus at his word and he'll carry us through. Hold on. It's rough with Anthony now. We are so, some people are disappointed, but however, I'm not picking up for Anthony, but remember, the
Yes, you
word
are.
he said, he said he heard from God. Remember now, we're
He's
gonna
thinking that.
portray him as a babe in Christ. We are going to portray him as a babe in Christ that he doesn't understand fully yet. Don't come for me, chat, please. He doesn't fully understand the assignment that God has given him. Piari, Piari, and Shayla, it's weird to say, Shayla stood up for herself today.
I'm proud
And
of her.
I was very proud of her. However, Anthony, what he's doing is throwing stuff out of frustration. The fact that, if you remember the skit when Shayla told him Amber left, he was annoyed because Amber did not say, okay, Anthony, I'm going to step out. He put his head back and he closed his eyes. So he knows and he's thinking, yes, she's with another man. She's with another man, right? So therefore, he's thinking that, you know, what am I going to do now? She's with another man. Remember what Wayne told him when he was looking for Amber. She's somewhere, somebody's doing something. So I believe all of that penetrates back to his head. Why he's speaking to Shayla and Piari that way. He's just throwing darts out of desperation. Just in case it don't work with Amber, he got something else. But however, hold on, hold on with him. Um, we gonna keep praying. Just hold on. He gonna get through it. He's gonna get it, and Amber's gonna get it. But they have to go through this process. Just hold on. We're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. I promise you. We're gonna get through it.
You look like you're the on the right up here. Well, we have to go be careful now, chat. It look like she the on the right payroll. Please hit the like button, guys. Okay, so I put something in the chat that I need you guys to vote on. The Shayla factor, right? Why did he flip from proposing to her to needing Amber so quickly?
Proposing to who?
Amber. It's look at it. I says the Shayla factor. Why did he flip from proposing to Shayla, and then now last night he says to Amber he needs her so quickly?
Oh, today did not propose marriage to Shayla today.
Not today.
Yeah, I
Before the heart
understand.
attack.
Yeah.
Remember, right. So I'm talking about then. When he proposed to Shayla, then he have the heart attack the next day, and then now him needing Amber. So last night he need Amber. So it's because Amber didn't tell him that she's leaving. I think that was very disrespectful of Amber what she did.
Because Amber did not
She
want
knows
any
that
question.
says if she don't go see Dave, she's going to give in to Anthony because Anthony makes her feel good. And she likes what Anthony was doing, regardless. For Amber to get, I know, Nania called me and she says, oh, did you understand why, what you call it there, why she got in the bed with him? She's telling me that, oh, Amber got in the bed because Anthony, she don't want Anthony to have another heart attack.
Anthony didn't have a heart attack. Anthony has a panic attack. Why people keep saying heart attack?
So
Nothing
I'm here saying
heart,
that.
with his heart.
All right. So I'm saying here, right? This is that. Amber get into that bed because Amber wants to get in the bed.
Of course.
She could have still tell, she could have refused. At the end of the day, we have to remember that Anthony is still Amber's husband. That's a marriage under God covenant, right? And regardless, she says she wants a divorce. We understand all of that, right, guys? We understand all of that. Yeah.
I'm going
to hold on. So what I'm saying is this, guys. If Amber didn't want to, Amber choose to go in that bed. She could have refused, and she didn't have to get underneath the sheet. And she didn't even have to make him kiss her. She was even gonna put her head in her chest. Amber choose to do that. That's mixed feet. That's mixed signal our Amber was doing. And then today, and then him says, him want cream pie. No, oatmeal pie. And the two of them laughed. That was a good nugget right there. But the writer decided, say, you know what? I can't make people them feel too happy right there, so make me go to a monkey ranching. So what did they do now? They met this morning, our Amber, go into the car, go call her lover, and tell him, say, look here, may I come see you? May I paraphrase, all right, Sham, so don't come for me, she'll come see her lover. And then I call her mummy, mother. I said, oh, I just love when you do that. Me sorry, me no want no man call me mommy because I'm not your mother. Call me any other nice, delicious name, but don't call me mother. And I'm not going to call you daddy because you're not my daddy. I don't have daddy issues. So, we can do role play. We can do anything. So, Anthony is giving Shayla mixed message. And he's also giving Amber, say, him love her, him need her. I don't like that. If God speak to him, shouldn't Anthony be going to God and praying? Even last night, what Anthony should have done, guys, he should have says, I'm come. Let us pray. And then him can tell her, baby, I love you. Let's go lie down together and we cuddle. That's it. Don't look for nothing. Yes, me know you need that. There is Vaseline. If you know, so then use Vaseline. There's Vaseline. Go in the bathroom, go do what you want to do. But go into your word. Do that. I want to see Anthony do the work. Do the work. Well, and I understand he's a young Christian. That is why I said he should have called Pastor Chris. Pastor Chris is not just a marriage counselor. He's a pastor. So every time they need to renew vow, he can just, whoops. He's on speed dial. Pastor Chris is here. There is Amber's dad. Call Amber's dad. Come on. Anthony is too much. And I don't like that. And Anthony makes me not feeling to cover them anymore, honestly. And my Amber not making me feel good either because she did what she did with him last night. She didn't have to say yes. She could have still go upstairs and left him right down there because it was just a panic attack. He's not gonna die. If it was a heart attack, no, I'd understand. Then I would say, okay, she is there trying to let this man, what you call it there, don't want him to have another attack. Well, he can have another one. It was a panic. That's all it was. And then she decided to run to Dave. And it just came to me when I'm speaking to you guys that the reason why she called him, she knows that if she stays in Anthony present any longer, she's going to have sex with him. And she decided, and I hope we don't have the children on here because this content is not for children. We're all adults there. And if she's married, it's her husband. She can sleep with her husband if she wants to. So now I'm wondering if the writers are going to be so trifling to let Amber sleep with Dave and then go and go sleep with her husband. I'm dying to see what they're going to do because I don't put nothing past the writers right now, guys. And with that being said, Charmaine and Terry and anyone who want to go first, and then we just read the comments and then show some more videos.
Okay, so I will just say this. Carla said that I am under Anthony's spell. No, Carla, I'm not. Right now, I'm neutral. I'm on the fence. So as somebody else said, they'll just wait it out and see what goes. Because every day these writers just throwing stuff and causing our emotions to go up and down. And I'm not going to be ebbing. My emotion is ebbing and going back and forth like the sea. It comes out and then it goes back. And they have Anthony going like a driftwood. The sea take him to the shore and left him there.
Were you recently in?
And after the sea, the waves left him there and they come back at high tide, they take him back in. And he's going to be going back and forth until somebody pick him up off of the sand.
They drop a skit with Shayla and her mother again.
Brody.
Mm-hmm. All right, Terry, and jump in, please.
All right. So let me ask. I want to ask the chat a question. How many times has God spoken to us in our spirit? And sometimes we don't understand and we doubt. How many times? A majority of us will get a word or we'll get a prophecy and we'll get something in our spirit and we don't follow what goes in our spirit. Or we don't understand what God says. A lot of times. Just like the servant Samuel. When the Lord called him, he knows God. But when God called him, he had to say to God 3 times, yes, Lord, yes, Lord. 3 times to get that confirmation. And he said, yes, Lord, thy servant hear it. Because why? He wanted to make sure. Right? So Anthony is as I said, I would consider him now babes in Christ. He hears something in his spirit that gives him an outline, but he does not understand the navigation of it. Right? So we have to see how the pen writes, how they show how God would navigate for him. I believe him telling Shayla all of these stuff, it's like a drowning man catch at a straw, right? And I believe that I know it's going to be okay. Even if the pen turns and they split, that they are going to be okay. We just have to hold on to it. And Anthony, Shayla, they're steering for people to love Shayla because they're saying that Shayla changed. What they're displaying is that because Wayne pray with her, she now becomes a changed woman. That is not so. You have to have a personal relationship with Christ. I can't pray for you. I can pray that things will change. But even if I pray, if you don't put it in action, it won't come to. You understand? So everybody have to work out them own soul salvation because with fear and trembling, not in the fear of trembling that anything would happen, but in the other admiration of who crisis. So again, Shayla, I commend her standing up to Anthony and not letting those darts stick. But it is a seed he sows out of desperation. Because now I feel like my wife is with another man. That is out of desperation. I guarantee you the next time you see him, probably he's going to ask Amber, did she go and see him? Because
I'm
he's
wondering if he's gonna
desperate.
be cursing.
If what?
I'm wondering if he's gonna get angry at her.
Well, if he does, it is expected. He's a human being. Anybody would get angry at her because as the wife, what she did last night was a double standard thing, right? But however, she still fulfill her wifely duties. And that you cannot withhold from your husband as a wife. No matter how angry you are or upset you are, if you are in a marriage, you can't withhold that from him. So she did her wifely duty, but she didn't did it under the right pretense, right? But she did it. However, what she did this morning to put Shayla there to go to meet Dave, she's wrong for that. And not even to tell him I'll be back. I won't give her no credit for that. That is a total utmost disrespect. You can't disrespect your husband regardless. The Jamaicans will say teeth and tongue it must meet because it is in one place. Both of them are in the same house. And teeth and tongue must meet. You see, if she had left out of the house, then it would have been a different story. But the both of them in the same house, under the same roof, what she did today was absolutely, it was not acceptable.
Thank you, Terry. And Charmaine?
Okay, so that's why she left without telling Anthony. You realize she didn't tell him that she was going anywhere. She made Shayla come over. If Shayla didn't come, maybe she would not have gone because she would have to tell Anthony. Let Shayla tell Anthony that she's going out for a few.
I'm getting my coffee.
Okay, that she's going out for a few hours. So she gave Shayla the task to tell her husband that she was leaving. I think she did not want to answer his questions because if she had gone and says, "Aunt, I'm going out for a few hours or whatever," you'd be asking questions. And she did not want to, I would not say lie, but she did not want to answer the questions because then she would have to lie. And maybe she did not want to lie. In that instant, she did not want to tell him anything that is not true. Because she could not tell him, maybe she could say, "I'm going to the restaurant," but then you'd easily find out that she was not there. There was nothing she could say that she was going to do that would satisfy his curiosity. So because of that, she preferred not to tell him that she was going anywhere. When she comes back now, then she have the entire day to make up a story. And that is what is happening. They are fighting. Amber's fighting flesh and blood, while Anthony's fighting spiritual principalities. So between both of them, they're fighting different things. They are fighting different things because Anthony told Shayla today that he's not sick physically.
It's mental.
It's mental. And if somebody can recognize that his thing is mental, he said he has so much things going on in his mind that he's trying to sort out. And while sorting it out, he's having mental anguish. I don't know if anybody have ever experienced that. You're going through a period in your life.
I have.
All you have, there's nothing solid in your head. Every thought in your head is jumbled. You're so pressed so that you can't even think about any one thing.
Yeah.
It's like you are thinking about this, and by the time you start to think about this, another thought popped up in your head, and it feels like you're going to go crazy. You hear voices, all of that. I've experienced that many years ago. I've
I
experienced
have
that where
experienced it.
it is like mental anguish. You're not having a headache, you're not having a panic attack, but it's like there are 10 different voices saying 10 different things in your head, and all you want to do is shut them out. That's what Anthony's going through right now.
Right. And remember, the mind is a battlefield, right? And that's where the enemy plays on your mind. He plays with it because he knows if you keep your mind stayed on God, you will have that peace. So, therefore, for you to have turmoil, he plays with your mind. So, that's what he's doing now, right? With Anthony. He's playing in Anthony's mind because he wants to make Anthony feel that the word that he received, it cannot come to full fruition. Because look, Amber gone, he's showing all the negative. That's what that snake does. Show him all the negative. Your wife gone, you have your baby mother, you have your college sweetheart, and he gives him all the bait to think otherwise. So now he forget what God has says. So therefore, he will always be in that battlefield. He needs time away to meditate upon on the word that he received.
Definitely.
Right? And if he meditates on it, it is a seed that is sown. And when the God sow a seed in your life, it must come to its full fruition. So he
Exactly.
needs time to meditate upon the word. Huh?
Thank
That
you.
okay, well, he can fight that which is coming against him. So they need to put him aside, make him go aside and meditate upon the word that he has got, that he can go for it.
Thank you, darling. All right, so let's go back. Let's watch this skit here. Thank you. Well said, both of you guys. Oh, before we go watch that, may I have taken it? Okay, I'm going to read 20 comments. That's it. We delegate the 20 comments right now. I saw that Daniel and Melissa skit. I believe Melissa will remain loyal to Dave and not tell Daniel by Daniel business. I think that's what that says. I saw Daniel and Melissa skit. I believe Melissa will remain loyal to Dave and not tell Daniel in office business. Okay. Thank you, Rhonda. And Andrea says, why wait till Tamira? She could borrow the G Wagon anytime she wants. I don't know. When did he tell her that today? Sis, put that in the chat because I haven't seen any skit on that as yet. Yes, Wayne is going to.
Sharon, I'll be right back.
Oh, he's going to fire Candice. What did she do? Okay, Karen, understand. Goddess says, I noticed Tamara refused to drink. I hope she's not preggers. Oh, okay. All right. That's a little nugget we have here. So, okay. So maybe when we think Amber gonna be pregnant at Tamira, oh Lord, so Tamira gonna be one of the baby mother. So I'm going to have 10, him have 11. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Tina. Guys, please listen to the moderators. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do so. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. And Janet says, Charmaine, I don't want Shayla and Anthony or nor Tamira, nor Wayne. Okay. And then Lionel says, I'm just done with the nonsense. Anthony has not changed. I think God, can you put that outside in the garbage for me, please? I just don't want nonsense. Anthony has changed. I think God has the plan is for Amber to move on. Anthony's playing the same game again. Enough is enough. Too much nonsense. And Lioness, I totally agree with you. Too much nonsense. I will review them, but honestly, I'll just let you guys hear how you guys feel. That's it. Brenda, I agree with you. She told Danielle she worked in private. Her work is private. She will remain loyal to Dave and not share his business. We'll see how much longer she will when she find Amber with him. We'll see. And then Tina S says, Anthony drug a whole of diesel to have him committed. He mentioned something about his mental. Could he, the writer, be headed towards committing a commitment for Anthony as a part of his karma? I like this. That would be nice. Because I think when they were in the bathroom, you remember a couple back when she was said, you don't want me to get nothing, Anthony? And he was looking so strange in the bathroom there, and I says he's become a savage. Yeah. I think Anthony have some issues. It looks like it's alluding to that. So let's see. Tina, we're gonna pin that comment and we'll come back to it where we get more information on that. And Rhonda says, Goddess London, maybe Tamira is pregnant. It's a possibility. And Goddess, if that happens, we'll just says it's just a thought. What if that happen? Just put that nugget aside. We'll remember to give you props for calling that out immediately. All right, darling, when we find out. And then Sharon and Charmin, I Bethel, welcome in. Janet says, I wish Anthony would get it together so he could be good to his wife back. Janet, me thought him to have him wife back, but him disappoint me so terrible today. Tamira, go and sit down somewhere. Wayne is a single man for many reasons. Yeah. Me give Annette a little clap for that. She said, just sit down. The whole place, there, you don't need thing there. And Tina says here, Lionel says, hi, Tina Young. Hi, Bethel. And Sylvester, Melissa is saying, Aunt ain't worthy of being Amber's husband. He's still playing games. Ava and is okay with her 3 or 4 daughters. Destroy marriage as long as it is not her husband. I know it. Hi, Sharon. Charmin, welcome in Steffi Mark. And Tina says, please like, share, thank you, subscribe. And Bethel. All right, thank you guys. And then Tina Stoker says, I was thinking Anthony could have a heart attack and not panic attack next time. Exactly. That's what I want for the little bugger.
Yeah, you need him to die.
Anthony can meet his maker.
Why do you want him to expire?
Because him too flip-flop. Him just upset my soul right now. I don't want him to expire. I mean him not to meet his maker. He meet his maker and come back. Says, you know what? I died at the operating table, but I'm alive. And God give me a message this time. And God give me a message this time.
He was going into the white light and something.
Yes, he was going into the white light and he remembered Amber and he came back for her. Yes, that's what I want to happen.
You live in a fairy tale world, okay?
That would be nice. And they don't make him, when them associate him, Amber said, oh my God. Yes. Something I think is coming. There's going to be a big twist. We don't know it is. Anthony is still not 100, or is Anthony faking? And you guys say, yes, he's faking. So I'm here wondering, what is it going to be? Is it going to be Anthony have a heart attack? Melissa hurt Dave, or is she going to hurt Amber? But something is in something. From they show us how she is, something is, and then him have a stacker on top of it. So somebody's going to get hurt, all I know. I don't know who, but something is going to happen. Hope it's not Shayla or Kai.
Well,
yes, me too.
That's right. I'm on the fence right now. I'm on the back fence, way back. You know, some yards with 2 different fences. There is one to the back to the roadside, and then there is a walkway, yes. And then there's another fence close to the house. Well, I'm on the fence at the back, near to the road. And I think I'm going to be on that fence for a long time.
All right.
Because right now, if they're doing this for views, it's not working because the views are low. And it always asks about the views. The one with what's his name and Amber last night, That did not even crack 1 million. It is still low. And people, you think that one would at least reach a 900 and something thousand? It's still at 7.
You know
700.
what? If they had let them pray, sorry, Charmaine, if they had let them pray, Charm, it would have hit 1 million. If they had let Anthony go to his wife and pray, the people them would have enjoyed that better than he got what you want. What you call it? Oatmeal pie.
The two highest views yesterday was the 2 PR skit with Amber. The one where Amber was almost throwing the pool, and the other one when they were sitting on the porch. Those are the 2 highest views yesterday. All the other
why that is?
Yeah. One is 1.7 million and one is 900 and something.
No, tell us why that was I know why, but I want you to tell the audience.
Ooh, what?
Why was those 2 videos?
Because Amber was going to throw one of them. Amber was about to throw PRE off her porch because Amber was standing 10 toes down, and the other one she was about to throw in the pool. So because Amber was so aggressive, she came out so aggressive yesterday to put PRE in her place. That is why the views were so high. But the other one, even the one with her and Dave this morning, that is like 500 and something. Watching it to see where it goes.
Okay, so this is I'll give you my answer to that. Let me ask the audience. Let me just, that is not a poll, that is going to be a Q&A there. Oh, I don't want my cup to break. Okay. Why do you think Amber 2 skit? Amber
and PRE, because she had more that did not do well.
Skit with PRE. Oh, me I figure put her name in a cap. Shoot. When I never remember to click that P. The PRE. It went to 1 million?
One went to 1.1 million and one is at 943,000.
Okay, it went. So MIL is for mil, okay, guys? For the million. All right. Okay. One didn't go to 1 million, but you guys understand it close to 1 mil, so it will get to 1 mil. Okay, I want to hear what you guys say in the chat, so I'm going to refresh the screen so we can read it from the bottom, from this side. Instead, I go messed up where I was reading from because I need to hear your guys' comment. And let me see. Please hit the like button, guys. We have 54 people in the house watching. Please click on the like button. I'll really appreciate it. Thank you. All right, let me read what you guys are saying now. Okay, they haven't answered the question yet. Okay, let me just show Brody. I'm waiting for you guys to tell me.
All right, show the video.
I let the guys know. Should I give them the answer since nobody now answer it yet? Anybody answered yet?
I said Amber was in the skit with PR. They are tired of the rinse and repeat with Shayla and Anthony.
No, but no. The reason why do you guys think? Let me look for. Let me make sure I did ask them the right thing, so they understand. Me ask them. Let me look at it. Why do you think Amber 2 skit with PR went to 1 mil? Yeah, that's simple. I just need you guys to tell me why you think that went to 1 million. You guys are taking too long, man. All right, let me tell you now. In my opinion, I think the reason why it went to 1 million, guys, is because people is tired of seeing docile Amber. She just pitiful Amber. People are tired of seeing that. So yesterday when she step and be the head, That's why it went to 1 million. Amber, stand up. So that is what I want to see every day going forward. Amber standing up. I don't want to see her with no cheating with. Yes, she have her legal separation. Although she didn't even know that she was legally separated from Anthony. So she knows she was cheating and she knows she's still cheating because she's still married. When the ink is dry, everything is good. Everything is fair game. She don't have to sneak out of the house to go be with her lover. She can just tell Anthony, I'm not here right now. But Shayla will be here in my place. I'll be back soon. That's all she has to say.
Shayla said they were taking shifts.
Okay, so that's why I think those skits were really up high because people wants to see Amber standing her truth, and that's what I want for Amber. I need to see Amber stand up and believe it. And then for Anthony now, that little uncle, I want Anthony to stand on business. God speak to you. Speak the walk, talk the walk. Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see prayer. We need to see Pastor Chris not to just come to renew vows. No, let's look here. I got a word from God, and I don't know how to reach my wife. She's still stepping out on me with a man. I really want my marriage. I love my wife. What can we do to pray? Help me or whatever. Go get help if you're having something wrong with your mental. Call up go get a couples retreat for your Amber to go on. Maybe she'll say no, but like oh, she's going at the bed, most likely she'll say yes. And I think you should do that, right? So let me go back into the comments here. Theory. If the lawyer find Anthony hidden money, Anthony may catch a criminal case with Darian and Benny. Yes, and I hope he does. There. Yeah, darling. Yes, I hope he does. But then if he goes to jail, well, Amber goes to jail if they find out they're not doing bad things. No. If it ever involve Amber getting in trouble, no. I take that back. Because if that happened, you guys gonna say, Rika, you say, Sharon, you said it. You can't take it back, right? All right. So good evening, just getting off work. Welcome in, Antoinette. Welcome in. Andrea says, welcome. Please share, subscribe to Sharon _Rika review. Thank you, darling. Terence says, Tina Young, Tina. I guess I'm chopping for them. Good evening, Terence and Carla. And Sherma says, everyone in skits have no privacy. They all talk too many, especially the women. Yep, even the men too. Good evening, Antoinette and Stephanie Max says, PRE is out of order. I want Amber to walk into that room when PRE was talking. That would have been nice, but Amber is too tied up right now with Dave, so she couldn't walk in the room, Stephanie. Yeah. And then thank you, Tina. Tina says, please like, share, subscribe. Thanks. And Tina says, good evening, Sherma. And thank you, Tina and Andrea. And the ladies, that was Ali's sister, the one of the detective went to see. What? That lady, that was Ali's sister, the one that detective went to see. I don't understand that. Explain more, please. Terry said, good afternoon, Sharon and Charmaine and chat. Okay, so that was from, so maybe I need the chat, guys. Stephanie, yes, my goodness, Angelina and Perrier is wicked, yes. They're on demon time. They're on, was it Stephanie to respond to that? Yes, Stephanie. Pierre and Angelina, Stephanie Mac is on demon time for real. And what is, God, I said, sorry, darling, me clicking away. That part, Bullseye Sharon, he dropped the ball, not picked up didn't pick it up for it, Amber. No, he did not stick up for Amber. Error says, Alliance, Anthony did not do anything with Shayla, but Amber is out there giving her pum pum to Dave from both to Dave. Both of them are cheaters. Stop being biased. Marianne says, Dave and Amber today. I thought Anthony couldn't get out of the bed, but he sure walked them out. Yep, he sure did, darling. Sometimes the plan is to separate and go your separate way. Definitely, Marianne, I think so too. You know what? If they separate and go their separate way, I will take that. Honestly, I will take that for real. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks, Tina. And Carla says yes, yes. Everybody's agreeing with that opinion. And Marianne says, "Oh, are you doing? I'm not doing good. If Error is saying that. Yep. I don't want to see Amber and Dave." Janet says, hell yes, he's faking it. Okay, darling. That's what Melly's saying. Nope. And then Annie's saying, "Love Amber all the way, regardless what she's doing, and hurt her beyond." Thank you, darling, for that. And Tina says, "No, Error, how are you today?" And Team Amber, love Amber all the way. Let her do what makes her happy. And considering his recent panic attack, he may be slipping into depression. Oh, that, well, him should. Honestly, right now, I don't like all my flip flop. Anthony's faking. Pastor Anthony versus Bishop Dave. That's Bill to Tina Stokes. So many days will take Anthony. Lioness says. Oh, well, didn't see this yet. And Wayne say this is no Jesus in the Dalton household. Maybe there will be. Shayla told him she wants what God wants for Kai. Yes. And Alani says, watch when Candice get emotional with Wayne. Why did she get emotional with Wayne? Maybe Amber left Shayla and Anthony alone for Anthony to truly know whether I hear lies. He already told him he doesn't want them marriage, no matter how much he says it. Okay, that makes sense, Marian. And Carla says, Lioness, right, how many days it will take Anthony? Irene says, is it Tyrene or Tyrone? I know there's no O in there. Am I ruining his name? Please tell me.
It's Tyrone.
Oh, Tyrene. So I've been saying it right. Okay, good. Anthony's enjoying all that attention, and Amber bashing from Piari. Go, Shayla. Go. Yes, we have to give Shayla a round of applause for me. I can't, that's great. She is not listening to neither what mommy nor Anthony. They'll speak up for Iman, and we wish Anthony. If you guys can see how sad I am, I'm really sad. Miss Nice says, he likes strippers. He likely has an addiction to intimacy and he doesn't have the moral. Angelina is talking about. And Andrea says, yes, all I know is oatmeal cream pie from Liquor Debbie's. Thank you, Goddess. And Amber didn't give anything to Anthony. Right, if he did get it, he wouldn't be telling Shayla this morning that he need her. That's what he said, I need you. And Del Marie says no. Brenda says no. Okay, so he wanted to cuddle or I can read that for me because it looked like me.
He wanted to cuddle or I can't recall the name.
Okay, thank you. All right, so Sherma is saying no, and Marian says no. So they're answering the question. Yes, believe, and it's sincerely, but he continued to allow people and Shayla to disrespect Amber. Shayla only follow dollars. Anthony is and was married to Amber. The Brody wants money. Definitely, Melissa. And Carla says Amber left Shayla with Anthony, so she would not have to listen to his lies all day. All right, Carla. I am still holding out for the Dalton. Thank you, darling. I'll snap back into myself in a bit. Let me finish my coffee. It's just all nonsense.
On
on
SkitLanta today.
and SkitLanta. Yes. So no like my new name for the skit is SkitLanta. It now gonna become Atlanta until it changed within that Dalton household. God plan is for Amber.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, do you think it is fair for Amber still to be bringing up when Anthony stood up at Rolanda's wedding? The fact that after that drama at Rolanda's wedding, Anthony moved into Rolanda's house and Anthony filed divorce with Amber. He served her divorce paper while he was at Rolanda, and Amber went to Rolanda's house for Anthony. So if she had forgiven him, because Anthony was dead set on divorcing her, she went to Rolanda's house, pulled Anthony out of Rolanda's house. So why is she still talking about when Anthony stood up at Rolanda's wedding? Because if Anthony had gone through with the divorce, if Amber did not come and beg and plead or whatever, they would be divorced from then. Maybe they would remarry again, we don't know. But do you think it is still fair for her to be talking about this Rolanda drama when he stood up at her wedding, knowing that he was going to divorce her? Answer the question.
Okay. We'll put my hand up. Okay. Amber did that because Amber is trying to justify what she's doing with Dave. That's why she bring up those. That's my take. So all me say Amber is moving, Amber did that. Amber is justifying what she's doing. To me, Charmaine, you know, remember she's there asking for Anthony to tell her how beautiful she is. Oh, he loves her. He's not standing up for her. He's not defending her. He take Miss Sharon aside. He didn't encourage her to go back to school. All and the not answering his phone, taking $5,000 out, give to Shayla, smelling the perfume. Those nice things. Nine things. And she decided, says, and you know, when Amber gets insecure, what does she do? Amber slide back into her old self and bring it into the household. And she decided to become Anthony. So she stopped praying. As you can see, Amber is not praying. She only prayed when Anthony passed out on the ground. She prayed, no, she didn't know. She begged God, God, please forgive me. And then when she was in the driveway, she prayed for him. So Charmaine, I think Amber likes to self-sabotage when she is insecure. She does that when she doesn't feel worthy. And I think she believed that says because she's been so faithful to him and he slept with Shayla and then he produced a child. And now she's grieving the loss of David and her unborn child because remember when she talked to Mishana? She said to Mishana, did he tell you about my unborn child? That she have a miscarriage, right? But he have a child with my best friend. Did he tell you that? Amber was livid. So I find that when she become in a certain state, Amber does the unthinkable and she went back to that. That's the only thing I can think of why she's doing what she's doing.
I have another thought.
Mm-hmm.
So Pierre was telling Anthony to get back with Shayla.
Mm-hmm.
Pierre is only telling Anthony to get back with Shayla because Pierre knows that if she wants or the time come for her, she can easily bounce Shayla out the way. Because she and Anthony have she can't do that with Amber. I don't think she thinks she can get Amber out the way. If Anthony is with Amber or mean to be with Amber or want to stay with Amber, she's not able to do that. But she's able to get rid of Shayla. Shayla is not a competition for her if she decides to want Anthony because she and Anthony go way back. And the fact that Anthony said that she was the one he was supposed to be married to, Shayla would not be any competition for her. So if she encouraged Anthony to get back with Shayla, She's saying, okay, get back with Shayla, but guess me what? When I want and my time come, I just sweep Shayla from where she is and position herself. That's why she's
Okay,
encouraging Anthony to get back with Shayla. And that's my opinion.
thank you. And what I am thinking also when you mentioned that, some piggyback on what you were saying. Why do you think, you and the audience, why do you guys think, just put your answer in the chat, why do you guys think Amber was arguing? Why did she care what Piari was wearing then if she's going to check her and then today she gonna go sleep with Dave? Make that make sense for me.
I think yesterday was because the day before, remember the day before, they had a beautiful day. And when she called what's his name, Dave, the day before, Dave said, be there for your husband. So Dave was like very encouraging for her. And yesterday when when Piari came at her, all she was doing was defending herself because she keeps saying, I'm going to do me. She was not saying this is about me and Anthony. She said, this is about me. I am going to do me. I don't want you in my business. Remember, she did not say in our business. She said, I don't want you in my business. So I don't think when she was checking Piari, it was anything to do with, yes, she mentioned a couple of times about her husband and Piari was being disrespectful and all that. But I think it was more about her. Because even one time she said to Piari, you want him like that one over there, but you can have him. And she also said, it doesn't matter if I want him or if I don't want him, but this is my house and you are being disrespectful. So I don't think it was 100% about Anthony or the marriage, but it was just the way she was feeling at the time.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Because you want my
stuff?
eh?
Getting food? No.
Okay, hold on.
No, are you? No. Because if not, touching, let me get it.
Tell her to get it.
Okay.
Tell her I can send her. Sorry, guys, my baby wants to get. Sorry about that. Yes. So, Charmaine. Because I'm saying, why if you know, say you don't want the man, you don't care where Piari want wearing, because she could have even walk in front of your husband naked, that's fine. She put them in their bedroom, and as Goddess says, your bedroom is secret. And she didn't, and then now she put in Shayla in there. So, guys, what if Anthony, Shayla actually reciprocate what Anthony is telling her, and they get back together, and then Amber and Dave go off, and then the same thing where she run from jump out of the pot into the frying pan. What then? And then she see Shayla, Kai, and Anthony is good. Oh, Amber would feel.
I don't think Amber would feel anyway, because I think Amber has actually checked all the way out of that marriage.
Yeah,
and if it doesn't work out with Dave, she can always get another Dave or another Anthony. Okay. I don't think she would actually, that would not be, because I remember one time she was telling Anthony, she said, do you think you're the only rich man or the only man in Atlanta, rich man in Atlanta that I could be with? So Amber is resourceful. Amber is very resourceful.
So in other words, you're telling me say Amber wants a rich man.
She always not a rich man. She was with Wayne. She was with, and she's with Anthony, and she's with Dave. What they all have in common, they're all rich. They are all rich. And even if she gets to learn to love them, they all have the same, their bottom line is they're all rich. I wish I could, I was younger and in that stage again where I'm trying to find a companion. That would also be a factor. I want somebody to take care of me. I want to be able to not have to worry about my mortgage or worry about anything to do with money. So of
Okay.
course, you want to know that it might not be about anything else, but you are financially independent then, and that is what is going on. Everybody wants to be financially independent. Shayla is the same thing. She wants to be financially independent. Remember, she had asked Anthony a long time ago that will you be taking care of me for the rest of my life? And he said yes, he would. She didn't have to work. So yeah.
All right, let me start this skit here because I'm trying to put a poll in and it's not coming up at the moment. Let me start this one.
You know, Shayla, the energy in here is just off. Okay? The tone of your voice, being loud does not make you right. Just so that we put that out there. And I have been in more relationships, friendships, business-ships, situationships than you have. And I just happen to know the psychology behind people a little bit better than you do. And the thing that really troubles me about where you are right now is that you can't really see who Iman is because you're too busy being lost in love. But that is a dangerous place to be. Dangerous. So I say that to you.
Why doesn't Angelina mind her darn business? Why is she so 1000% invested in her daughter's life affair?
Because her name is Angelina.
Chat. Why is Angelina so invested in Anthony and in Iman and Shayla's affair? You know, when I was on my morning walk this morning, it came to me that Angelina wants Anthony money. Angelina wants that money.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday there was a skit drop with her talking. We never get to watch it fully, but I think I hear a part. I think we play a part of it if we did play it. She's talking about Shayla's mental or something like that.
Yeah, she said Shayla have a lot of issues on her own, so she's to stop worrying about Amber and Anthony's issue because she have her own issues. So I don't know what she was referring to, if it was to do with Iman or if she had other issues.
Guys, I'm wondering if she say, for instance, she get a hold of Anthony's money, and she is Shayla's proxy. So if Shayla become unstable, she would get Kai. Angelina would get Kai, right? Or would Kai go to the Dalton? That's what I'm wondering.
Which
Do you
Dalton?
think Angelina get access to Kai's money because she's Shayla's proxy, and so she will get legal whatever? But like how she's the grandmother, do you think she will get Kai over Anthony?
No. But how? Okay, so I don't understand the question because.
Okay, the question is: say for instance, stuff happened with Iman and Shayla and Iman end up being separated, right? They break up. And Shayla become unstable because she's smoking the trees there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now, if she become unstable and can't take care of the child, Angelina is her proxy, as she said. So now, where would Kai end up? With Anthony or with Shayla?
No.
With Angelina or Shayla?
No, because Anthony is the biological. Well, so far, Anthony is the father. So unless Angelina would have to prove that Anthony is not the father, then you get Kai. But what to the purpose? Because Shayla and Iman separated. There is no money for Angelina to get, because unless Shayla and Anthony are married, and she have access to Anthony money. But as is, there is no money in terms of, except for what he's doing, maybe child support or whatever.
But remember, he told her that the baby, he put stuff away in the baby's name, right?
No, he did not say that. He said he has some money put away in the
you
event.
Don't think he put anything in the baby's name?
I don't know, but he said he has some money put away in the event for that. So even if he has money put away for Kai, Angela still will not have access to it. Shayla doesn't have access to it unless he gave them access to it. And I don't think you'd be that dumb, because Anthony's a smart businessman. He knows.
Honestly, I do not put nothing past Anthony right now. Anthony head is all over the place. My other question is, why does she so invested in Shayla and Anthony? And the only thing I could think of is the money she want, Anthony money. She want access to Anthony money, because I remember once in a skit she said she don't know how deep his pocket was. She don't know whatever he has. And when she was trying to do that, Anthony decided to stay with Dalton. He used to stay with Shayla, and then he used to be over at Angelina so much till she was touching his leg and carrying on but asset to put asset in the baby's name, get LLC and stuff like that. So now, why does she want Anthony money, want Shayla with Anthony so badly? This morning I saw a skit with she and Brody, and I think I should pull up that skit. Why? I heard Brody said, she said to Brody, remember, you know what I do? That man that you want Zashri to go out with, he's not who he said he is, I always have to come and clean up your mess, stuff like that. So I need to take a very good look at that skit again. Was Angelina an operative or the CIA because she was in the army or something? I don't know.
Army is different from the CIA, so I don't know where she was, but information.
She said she was in the military.
Yeah, but information is.
Are they con artists then? My question to you guys then, is Angelina and Brody con artists?
It's a possibility, but information on anybody, if it's bankruptcy, it's public knowledge. You go anywhere and you can find out if somebody has bankruptcy, because bankruptcy lasts for 7 years. That's public knowledge.
Okay.
It's in the court system. Bankruptcy is something that goes through the court system, so that's public knowledge. A divorce is also public knowledge, as long as it's filed. You can always go into the court and see. So what she pull up on this man, because she's talking about his financials. If he declare bankruptcy, or often he declare bankruptcy, it will show that he was bankrupt. So I don't think it has anything to do with being an operative or anything. She just were able to pull up that information. You're mute. Sharon, you're mute.
So that you can check yourself before.
If you're such a relationship expert and you have it all figured out, then why is my dad with another woman?
What? So you think I have?
Oh my God.
I was on mute. Sorry, guys. I have to give Shayla an award for that attack.
You have a lot more reward. You have a lot more reward to give her, because this is just the beginning.
Okay. Have control over what he does?
No, I'm just saying, you have so much judgment for me and Iman. What about you and your situation?
Oh,
and you know what? I've sat back and watched your relationship with my dad my whole life. It's not perfect either. It hasn't been perfect.
Ooh.
No matter what you say, what kind of schemes you plot, it doesn't matter.
Oh, aren't we feeling ourselves today?
Touchdown.
The nerve. So you think that after everything that I've sacrificed for you and your sister, that you think that your father is the one that actually won? No, I won. Okay?
Yeah, I feel like my dad made you feel like you won, but time showed you that you haven't.
No, let me tell you something just so that we're clear. I stayed so that you could have a two-parent home. The things that I put up with from your father, I chose to put up with them because I wanted you and your sister to have a solid home.
Okay, well, me and Zachary are grown now, and the home is
You
solid.
are being very disobedient right now.
How so? I'm just stating the obvious. You done moved on with another homeless man, washing cars, but you got so much to say about Iman and what we're doing over here, and Iman smoking and what he chooses to do with his life. And what about yours?
That's a low blow. A very low blow. Because let me tell you one.
I love that. Take it away, Charmaine. I'm trying
I
to think
said it.
something.
Shayla was giving it blow for blow for blow. As soon as she comes
I'm
back
proud
up,
of
Shayla.
her.
As soon as she comes back up, Shayla just punch her down again. She comes back up and Shayla punch her down again. She deserves all of that. You hear what Shayla said? She watched that relationship. She watched her mother relationship with her father and all the scheme and plotting. I don't know if it went over anybody's head. She said all the schemes and plotting did not work. So we know that's a nugget. Listen, you think that's a nugget because when Shayla is saying all the schemes and plotting still did not work. So she is doing the same thing again. She scheme and she plot and it never works. It never works. She's here now scheming and plotting again and Anthony, and it's not going to work.
All right, come again. Mister, may I have to replay that?
I've sat back and watched your relationship with my dad my whole life. It's not perfect either. It hasn't been perfect. No matter what you say, what kind of schemes you plot, it doesn't matter.
Oh, aren't we feeling ourselves today? The nerve. So you think that after everything that I've sacrificed for you.
Angelina, Shayla don't care. She didn't sacrifice nothing for them. You did it because you chose to do that. And then you want Amber to walk away with nothing. Come on now, make that make sense. Charmaine, jump in at that.
But Angelina is always saying that you are in a dysfunctional home. And here Shayla now is saying, and maybe that's why Shayla is the way she is, because all her life she has seen that your father and your mother were in a dysfunctional home and her mother was scheming and plotting. Angelina is saying, I did that because I want you guys to have a two-family home. Sometimes the dysfunctional two-family home hurts the kid more than a one-parent stable home environment. So maybe that's why we are asking, why is Shayla this way? No, Shayla is revealing some of the things because she said all her life, she sat back and she watched her mother scheme and plotting on her dad, and it did not work. So now we have an inside look as some of the things why Shayla is the way Shayla is.
Come decorate with me.
Okay, let me go back here. That makes sense. You know what? I'm really proud of Shayla. Let me just give her another shout out here. Well said, Shayla. Well said. You know what? They're cleaning up Shayla and destroying Amber. I don't like that. They could have let Amber be nice too. They didn't have to make Amber go on the dark side. They didn't have to let them destroy the Dalton marriage to bring up Shayla. Look at Shayla. Sensible, checking her mother, and she did an excellent job. Kudos to Shayla.
And your sister, that you think that your father is the one that actually won? No, I won. Okay?
Yeah, I feel like my dad made you feel like you won, but time showed you that you haven't.
No, let me tell you something just so that we're clear. I stayed so that you could have a two-parent home. The things that I put up with from your father, I chose to put up with them because I wanted you and your sister to have a solid home.
Okay, well, me and Zachary are grown now, and the home is
You
solid.
are being very disobedient right now.
How so? I'm just stating the obvious. You done moved on with another homeless man washing cars, but you got so much to say about Iman and what we're doing over here, and Iman smoking and what he chooses to do with his life. And what about yours?
Thank you, Shayla. Shot fired, shot fired.
Holy shot fire. Holy shot fire. Is
Shot
that
fire, Shayla.
holy shot fire?
Shot fired, shot fire. There's another skit with Angelina with her.
That's a low blow.
You
A
deserve
very low blow. Because let me tell you one thing that you think you know, but you don't know. What you know is you've seen two parents. You've seen my forward-facing face so that you and your sister could have solidarity. But you don't know what I put up with and what I sacrificed for this family.
Well, you're the parent. You're supposed to take care of your kid and sacrifice. You need to come tell her about your sacrifice, what you put up. You choose to put up with it because you know what you were doing. You couldn't leave Brody because he has dirt on you and you have dirt on Brody. So yeah, of course you have to stay there in marriage and accept that nonsense. Come on, no, that's not Shayla's fault. That's your fault.
No, you don't know that. I did this for you, and for you to stand here and throw that in my face.
Yes, straight in our face.
That is very disrespectful.
No, that was not. No.
So you're feeling yourself now.
It's not that I'm feeling myself. I'm just stating the obvious, Mom. So much
Excellent.
Judgment for me and my life and what I need to do. And what about yours?
Well said, Shayla. My God, guys, I hope this one get 1 million for Shayla. Well said, Shayla. I'm so proud of her. Shot fired, me tell you, shot fired. Shayla, we appreciate you doing this work for your mom. And I hope you don't apologize to her in the other skit. All right, so let's see. I'm really proud of her. I've seen growth. They could have let Amber and Anthony marriage be because and Shayla, if they want to not give Shayla her karma, fine with me. Fine with me. They want her to just skid it onto the sunset, being this nice person, checking her mom because her mom is trying to run her life and she's standing up to her. But it looks like the tree that she's smoking actually help clearing Shayla's brain. And Charmaine, I agree with you. Shayla, them emulate what they see is from the parents. And that is not a good parent home from Brody. Brody and Angelina dropped the ball. And Angelina is too invested in their relationship, in the children and relationship. And that is unacceptable in my book. She needs to go figure out her life and leave Shayla alone. All right, let me set some comment here. Let's see. There's so many comments. What time is it? 6:35. Oh, I'm still in at 5 o'clock. The blouse on the skirt. Let me jump out at 5 o'clock. Sorry, guys. I jumped out. Welcome, Nicole. So Nicole is in the house. Carla says, don't know Anthony in those skits. And Janet, my 38-year-old, married. Oh, congratulations, Era. And Mary says, Anthony doesn't want to know marriage. He wants his money. And that lawyer is not finding anything. Shayla busy making money off of Amber, giving her bad advice. Did I read that about Amber? Lioness says, what got me is when Anthony and Shayla talking about trip they took together. When is the trip with your wife, Amber, and you, Anthony? Amber turned down the trip, remember, Lioness? And Melissa says, the fact that he did a correct P and Shay-O regarding Amber shows he's still using her. His conversation with Shay-O proved why Amber shouldn't remain married to him. I do understand that too. And Annie says, love Amber all the way, regardless. Yeah, I love her, but I'm very mad at her, right? Honestly, I'm angry at Amber, yes. I don't like that she's having adultery. The fact that Anthony's not standing up for her, that's what get me. He said he has a moment with God. I need him to, he speak the speak, walk the walk. All Miss Brittany, P.I., Michelle is the sister, Rhonda's friend. Ali was Brittany's PI. Yes. Michelle is his sister Rhonda's friend. Okay. Thank you, Goddess. And Anthony was out having a play date and too busy giving 5K and telling other woman she's the most beautiful he ever saw. The restaurant belongs to them both, definitely. Miss T says, yes, that's what I wanted. Amber to walk in slowly and calmly, tell them all to get out of my house. Then Anthony tell, it's over. That's what I like, darling. I just love that. Thank you, Miss T. Hi, Miss T. Welcome in, Miss T. Welcome in, Mary. And not being biased. Is done, is there? No, she's doing her doubt. Right. They're both in the wrong. And I am not giving them both any what you call it, any credit right now because they're both cheating. And when I see them, as Charmaine says, when I see I'm Team Amber, I'm Team Dalton, and I want to see Anthony stand up as a man. If they're gonna remain friends, they're gonna part. If he wants, give her 50%, let you go. Let her go. Go work on himself. And then if they need to come back together, that can work. Or if not, then if he really have an encounter with God, he should get into his word. And I hope we soon see that because seriously, I'm losing faith. Please like, share, subscribe, and thank you. Thank you, Tina. Misty, I want that too. And Misty says, that's why that's type of husband just sit there while other women speak negative about his wife in her home. I was very disappointed in that. That's what got me upset. That's why I did that sit and sign the paper. Because you need to show us that you really need her. Last night you tell her, oh Humber, I love you. So if you love her, people that do those things to your wife, check them. You understand? He needs to do that. And I was very proud of Shayla. I've seen growth. And I love that she was 100 and she called it as it is with her mom. That was a well done skit with Shayla. And I have to give her some applause. Well done, Shayla. Jump in, Charmaine. Let me get the other skit here.
Okay, so I see somebody is asking, Charmaine is on it. Okay. Anthony asked Shayla, what if Kai wants them together? Shayla did tell him the way it was that whatever God wants for Kai, that's what she wants for Kai. So she's going to listen to God. She's going to wait on God and see what God wants for Kai. And I think when Shayla said that, something turned in his mind because even when Shayla was driving off, he was standing at the same place where he was praying with Amber when they came out of the hospital. He was standing there and he was looking dumbfounded, like he was thinking, when did Shayla get so spiritual that she's telling me about God? And I'm the one telling Amber that he got a message from God, and now Shayla used that same line on him to say, whatever God wants for Kai, that's what I want for Kai. All I want to know right now is that Kai is happy. That's it. So don't bring no spirit. They're in whatever is happening between them. Do not put it on Kai. And I was proud of Shayla in that moment. I'm not a Shayla fan, but I was proud of Shayla all day when she was because she has been rebuking Anthony all day. From PR started to talk about when they were talking about Jamaica and they were talking, and PR started to bring her mess in. And Shayla was rebuking Anthony. Shayla said, you dogged me out. And he said, no, I didn't dog you out. I dog out myself. And I see the error of my ways and whatever. And Shayla was 10 toes down because Shayla was not having that mess with Anthony. Because Shayla's heart right now, Shayla's heart belongs to Iman. And I think even if Shayla finds out about Delicia, she's going to be hurt. But I don't think she'll still give up Iman because Shayla, I think Shayla is actually in love with. I'm not going to say she's in love with the money or anything, but I think she's actually, because Iman,
I think so.
Iman shows her something that Anthony never shows her.
Exactly.
Iman was always building her up.
Yes, it's true.
She was the one that was always building Anthony ego up. Anthony was not the one who was building Shayla up. It's just now that he's trying to get back in her pants, that he's starting to talk life into her. But Shayla was always the one talking life into him. But Iman is the one that was always talking life into Shayla, because even from he start coming around her, he started telling her how beautiful she was. Her smile was gorgeous. Whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I mean, Shayla like that because people like their egos to be stroked.
Exactly.
Iman give her money for a house. Iman has been paying her bills and whatever Iman is doing. Iman took Kai like it was his own son.
True.
So right there and then it tells you that Shayla is seeing Iman in a different light than Anthony. Anthony is flipping.
I noticed that. I've seen growth. I have to give her. Sorry. Yeah, I've seen growth with Shayla. And I'm really proud of her for that. And Anthony doesn't know what he wants. Anthony is a confused dog right now, puppy. Yeah, so he doesn't know what he wants. And I have this on the screen here. Melissa says, God will tell her to stay out of married couple marriage. Stop engaging the foolishness. Sheo hasn't changed, another plot to gain sympathy.
Well, it might be.
I don't think, in my opinion, Melissa, what we're seeing right there, she did put her mom in her place and she did call a spade a spade. And I have to give Shayla that. If I see anything else, then I will speak on that. But I'm only going to speak on what we see. And I think that prayer that Wayne prayed for her yesterday, because she took accountability for what she did. I think she's ashamed to tell Amber that she actually essayed her husband. But she felt bad. No matter what her mom is saying, you can see how sorry Shayla is. Look like Amber and Shayla relationship is steering Shayla emotion away from Anthony. It looks so. Tina, I think so too. Please like, share, and subscribe to Sharon_Rika Review. Thank you, Tina. And Anthony, Steffi Matt said Anthony should have put Piari in her. Yes, that's why I was so upset, Steffi. And then him have the nerve to go tell Shayla, I need you. And him tells Amber that he need her last night. That didn't make no sense to me. That's why I did the skit and said, sign the paper. If you need Shayla, sign the paper. You understand? That's why I said what I said. And Sabrina says, and it did not work. Errol says. And Janet also said here, if I was Shayla, I'm not going to put up with Anthony. So Kai has 2-parent home. Thank you, Shayla. Yes, Janet. We have to give her applause for that. She don't want to be, honestly, Shayla don't want to be involved in the mess. That's what I'm seeing right now. And then, Melissa, I think this is for you, Charmaine. She didn't say her name, but she's saying, Shayla doesn't love Iman, she loves money. Bingo. If Aunt was a single, she'll go back. Iman did better with Kai than with David. Next skit, she'll be listening to Rooster, Melissa says.
I think she loves him. I don't think it's just the money. Because I think there's love for Shayla. When Shayla love hard. Because I think Shayla did love Anthony as well. But Anthony dug her out. When Anthony stand on that porch and said to her, I love my wife, that broke her.
Tyrone says Shayla told Angela to mind her own business. Andrea says Shayla need round of applause. Of course she does need that, because she did well. We have to call spade a spade. We can't be biased. And here is Angelina. And Angelina is beside her, so she's gonna be upset because her daughter called her out on her BS.
Well, thank you for coming over to keep us company. Mom, I'm sorry for what I said to you. I think I was just in my emotions.
No, this is what I don't like with people. When you tell the people the truth, stand by it. And now me have got it back my award because me don't like the fact that she had tell her mom she's sorry. What she said, she speak truth. She speak truth. And she should stand on what she says. When Anthony says something to he needs to stand on it also. Amber, I need she to stand on it. I want to see the people them when you get angry and you tell people, oh, you honestly feel, stand on it. Hold what you say. Don't flip flop.
About what you said about Iman, and it's just a really stressful time.
Oh, sorry.
And what I said about you and Dad was too far, and I'm sorry.
Shayla. I don't need your sorries, okay? Because you're not sorry. You're sorry that I feel the way that I feel.
I am sorry.
Do you know I have been through so many battles and wars in this life that I can see things coming before they get here. And at the end of the day, all I want to do is make sure that you're fine and that you're good. All I want to do is know that you can discern and that you're being careful about how you make your moves in your life. Because this is not dress rehearsal.
I understand, Mom, and I appreciate you. I know you're always just looking out for me. It's just sometimes the way that you deliver the message just is hard to hear.
Listen to me. I'm a strong woman, and I've had to be strong for a very long time. What goes on with me and your father, that's our own business.
Oh, please. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead, darling.
I was telling you that I'm going to leave you shortly because I have to go get some stuff done, and 8 o'clock is moderator night.
Yeah, me know. All right, I'm here with my audience. Maybe good.
So I am going to give you maybe another 5 minutes, and then
Okay.
I've got to go.
All right, so Angelina don't like when Shayla doesn't take her advice about relationship, but she can't. She's too much invested in her daughter's life. All right, if Amber is checked out, why was she near hysteric about her husband when he had the panic attack? Answer that, Charmian.
Well, I don't know, because these people, sometimes she behaved like she checked out today when Shayla came over. Or maybe checked out is not the right word to say, but she is so infatuated. I should maybe correct that. She is so infatuated with Dave and what Dave is doing, how Dave make her feel. Because I think Wayne and Dave have the same type of vibes. The way Wayne used to make her feel, and the way Dave make her feel, I think they have the same type of vibe. I think every time I think she thinks about Shayla and Anthony, I think it caused her not to want to. Remember, remember this, that Anthony told Ben that Amber is structured. Amber is not free like Shayla is free, but Amber is free with Dave, and Amber is free with Wayne. So Amber being structured with Anthony is a reason.
Why is that?
Amber being free with Dave and free with Wayne, but structured with Anthony is a reason. So until they find out what that reason is, why she's so structured, and I think it's because of that, why she likes Dave. She likes what Dave is doing to her. She liked what Wayne was doing. And she's thinking that maybe Dave represent a Wayne that she still has in her system. So maybe to her, she's thinking back to the time when she was with Wayne and all the stuff that Wayne was doing. So I'm thinking maybe she's not all checked out, but she is reserved. Then I'm going to use the word reserved. She's not all the way checked out, but she's reserved. And maybe she's reserved because of all the stuff that she has gone through with Anthony. So until she's able to get over that, all that she has gone through with Anthony, and she's able to free her mind from mental slavery, because I think both Anthony and Amber are in that mental slavery position but they need to free their mind from mental slavery.
Yeah, definitely.
They need to do that. And once they do that, they will have the kind of relationship that a married couple is supposed to have.
I get it. Thank you, Charmaine. Brian says here, father first if something happens to Shayla. I think they were answering to what I asked about.
It end up. So
yeah.
Tomorrow, guys, I don't want to, because I'm going to leave you guys. So again, I want to just thank you for staying with us today, and you come day after day after day. I saw most of you guys were on the walk with Sharon this morning. I was busy. I was on and off. I could just see some of the comments, but I see that you guys are. Anthony told Shayla today that people is jumping up and down and say, oh, Anthony said Shayla is loyal. Shayla is loyal. Anthony did not say that. Anthony said to Shayla, you were loyal to Amber before, when you were a friend, before I even know you. You were loyal to me when we were together. And you are loyal to whoever you want to be loyal to. So he did not say he did not broadly say she's loyal. She is loyal to the people who she wants to be loyal to. That's what Anthony was saying. So think about it. Shayla is loyal to who she wants, who she chose to be loyal to. That's all Anthony was saying. So she did not say you are a loyal person. She said you were loyal to Amber, you were loyal to me, and you are loyal to who you chose to be loyal to. Totally different from calling somebody a loyal person. Because if you call somebody a loyal person, that means they're loyal to a fault. You're loyal to everybody. Shayla not loyal to everybody. Shayla is loyal to people for a reason. So guys, once again, like, share, continue to enjoy, and I'll see some of you on O'Neill tonight. Moderator night is going to be explosive. I can tell you that from now. You don't want to miss it tonight. So please tune in O'Neill at 8 o'clock or anytime after that. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a really nice show, because O'Neill is coming with all the fire, and we are coming with the big hose. He's coming with the fire. We're coming with the big water hose to out the fire. So I'll see you later. And thank you once again for tuning in, for listening to us, and spending your evening with us. So
thank you, Charmaine. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Oh, yes, I'll see you later. And O'Neill. Guys, I'm not leaving. I'm still have things to cover. Maybe next 10, 15 minutes, and then we're off. We're out of here. All right, so Annette says, will it really matter if Amber find out about Pierre and Anthony? That happens during their college days. Honestly, Annette, I'm not sure yet, because right now, if Amber find out in the state that she is right now, she would definitely say, would use that against him. But I can't wait. I know that this is a really hard thing for us to watch. So I'm Team Amber, and I really want the marriage to work. But if it doesn't work, I understand that too. So they can't do anything. So I hope Amber will eventually do what is best for her at the end of the day. And I just want Anthony to do what he says if God really speaks to him, right? And you guys, thank you guys for the vote. So I have to give you guys a round of applause for the vote. The vote was, let me see here. You guys says 93% that the Brodies are con artists. And I appreciate that. Thank you very much for that. So now, let me go back to some more comments here. Let me read some more comments. Shayla causes the breakdown of the Dalton marriage. Yes, she did. And she was telling Amber that I think I am the cause of it yesterday. and that she was really, really sorry. And I felt that she was genuinely sorry yesterday. And no matter what, you guys have to watch how Shayla looks when she's speaking with her, when her mother is telling her Anthony's yours and all of those things. Just take a look at Shayla's expression. Lately, I start to watch her expression. And then with Amber, I need to see what happens tonight, if they're going to show her with Dave or she comes back home. I'm wondering if um, Anthony is gonna blow a gasket when he sees her. I'm dying to see when he comes back what's gonna happen. So Anthony, she wasn't loyal to Amber. She wasn't loyal to Anthony. No, she wasn't. She was with Mike. She causes the breakdown of the marriage, yes. And good luck with the and the moderators tonight. Yes, Anil gonna come for us really hard tonight. I will tune in. Thank you, Sabrina. And then Charmaine, bye. Have a good evening. And Shayla always had a motive for her loyalty. I'm going to pull up this skit with Candice and Wayne because I'm dying to see what we're deviating away from what you call it there, Amber and Anthony right now. Charmaine, have a good day. All right, so let me just pull up this skit with Candice because they said Candice was crying. So let me get that for you guys so you guys can see what's happening. And I think if she don't step up her game, she's going to lose. That's all I can say. Maybe she lose the job that Wayne put up when Darren's sister Stalker came to collect what is his. Oh my goodness. Do you guys want to see that? But let me just get Wayne. I'm looking for Wayne. Hold on. Let me see. Put it in the chat if you want to see the Stalker at wonder if I come down too far. That's the fight there. I know I saw Wayne. Let me know what you guys want to see. That is Momo. Noel confessed to Dylan that she lost their baby. Do you guys believe her? Candice wanted to give Wayne his 60 back. Why?
Remote makes global payroll seamless.
Okay, so
Run payroll in more than 100 countries with built-in tax calculations, social time.
I'm in the business of people and I can take criticism, but the way he was coming at me, he was trying to belittle me in front of people. Producer. So now imagine what all they're thinking about me. Like, oh, can she?
Yeah, he could have taken you out and had a private conversation.
And that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
right?
You guys are family. I mean, he knows that was not cool.
And that's even worse. Pull me to the side. I have no issue.
And it's not like he doesn't think you can do it. He wouldn't ask you to do it again, even after the gender reveal.
You couldn't tell the way he was looking at me, Jen. He was like, "I don't believe in you." I said, "What? What happened?" Thank you so much for pulling up. Like, you wouldn't believe this. So I asked Wayne a question, a simple question. How does he see something? He gives me a great idea. So he's like, well, Candice, I don't pay you to be giving you ideas. Okay, well, that's fine. Right.
You said that?
Yeah, but okay, I can get past that. So we're in the office and we're doing it, and we're setting up a little mock trial, and we have the producer there. Okay, look. And we have the producer there, and then we have his brothers. This guy seriously looks me in the eye and says he doesn't believe in me. So
in front of the people.
Yep. So that's
Candice.
Yep. And so he goes on this rant, and I know.
Okay, so it looks like if Candice doesn't step up her game, Wayne is going to fire her. What do you guys think? Do you guys think let me just put a poll here. Do you guys think Wayne will fire Candice? Do you guys think Wayne will fire Candice? Okay, vote on it and let me see. All right. Okay, there you go. All right, so it looks like she could possibly lose her job. And Dana G says, I'm trying to get it over here. The screen freeze for a bit there. When Candice get those jobs, they gave her the money, what they want to pay her for a job. And she goes and try to make more money. Candidates be trying to scam money a lot from people. Okay, so that's what you think. And it says, well said, Charmaine. And I missed that skit. Yes. Let's see the skit. Which one do you want to see? The one with the stalker? Okay, I'll pull up the skit. Get rid of this one. All right, I'll get rid of this one. I'm not interested in the skit with Dave, Angelina, and Shayla. You're not interested. Okay, in those. So we're gonna pull up. Shayla is always all of this because she saw Delisi and Iman at the game, and Shayla feels some type of a way. But they never show that skit, right? So we don't know. So Lioness says, Candice only get the job because of Chase's friendship with Wayne. Sabrina, I don't think he should fire her because she's getting his input. Yeah. All right. Thank you, darling. I'm going to get the other skit, okay? So we just remove that one and we just watch this Stalker one then. All right. So let's get the Stalker skit. And this Stalker skit is here.
Finally, a place where you set the pace. If you feel ready, if you want to find a partner online, if you want to feel a meaning.
Okay, started. And then we speak on it. Oh my goodness.
Who told you where I was?
What's that, baby?
You know I got a restraining order on.
Look, I know you got me looking crazy out chat. I lost my job. Like, what's that? You heard me?
Look, you play games with me.
Who?
You?
Look, you know why I'm here. I need that. You heard my mama ring. You know what you did. I'm still not over that.
And I'm not giving you nothing back. You want to go over there? You want to go play with that lady? Play in my face? You ain't getting your mama ring back.
But I lost my job. What else I'm supposed to do?
And you go get a job by the one who you messed with? Come on now. No, you ain't getting nothing back from me.
Man, you not to get her no more? That's not even your concern, baby. Look, I just need my mama ring.
I'm not giving you nothing back.
Look, I need that. Open the door.
No.
Open the door.
No, you can't.
Yeah, open the door. Yeah, that's what I need. What's that? What was that, brother, bro? Look, brother, this ain't got nothing to do with y'all. This me and Regan. You hear me? Look, she know why I'm here. You know why I'm here.
That's him. That's the one I got the restraining order on.
Guys, so you see, that money did. She went into that lady's house, and she went in there. How did she know the woman papers was in her drawer? You notice how them always make Damini have a step ahead of people. Look what Damini has caused, but it looks like Darren's sister is a spiteful person. The man was working, he cheated on her. What did she do? She got give him a criminal record. Now he is labeled as a stalker. She have a restraining order against him, and now he has shown up there for his money because he's paying his mom rent, and he says she needs to give him some stuff. So we're gonna watch some more into that. Let me take some comment. Darren's sister is Jamaican. Oh, so that means that Darren is the Jamaican then. All right, let's go back into the skit and watch it.
Okay, bro, you can't. What you doing over here, bro?
This ain't none of that. This ain't none of that.
Listen, bro. We don't want no problems. We ain't trying to get in your business like that. But she here, you got a restraining order, correct?
Yes, but she know what I need.
Bro, listen, I don't hear none of that. Like, respectfully, man to man, I ain't being disrespectful. I'm just saying, you can't be here, bro.
Okay, thank you, darling.
Look, Regan, I need that.
Look, bro,
I need that.
Big dog.
Mike.
You got the macho men on me. Look, hey,
ain't no macho man, bro. No, you just trying to.
Why you guys need to wait? There's still going on, and we just
I said, please.
Just me, you.
I'm a black man saying,
Oh,
please.
no, sorry, come here.
Regan, don't speak to
I
me.
hope the guy tells them. I hope so.
Please, thank you. Get on up out of here, bro.
All right,
what? Come on, bro. Come on. We ain't doing that. Go ahead, bro. You good? Little slide.
You heard him.
Why you get over here?
I don't know. Who gave him the address?
I wonder if they're gonna put 2 and 2 together and find out that Damini is the one that told him where she lives, because that is truly unacceptable. Shayla, Damini, Libby doesn't get calm, and Jocelyn doesn't get calmer. Look what Damini did to Rochelle. She went to Rochelle and she look what she yeah. She went to Rochelle and she went and destroyed Rochelle's relationship with that lady. And the lady didn't even think sense. When I saw her at the supermarket, she was not pregnant. So how come she's pregnant now? And look what they let she did. She destroyed that relationship. At the end of the day, they need that money to stop in her track. You understand? Because that was unacceptable. Period. That was unacceptable. What Damini did, and they need to let her get her karma, because that's just. But it looks like this lady here is not blameless either. A lot of people in life like to ruin young men's life when they don't get their way. You hear what she says? We're gonna play some more of this video that we get to see. And Lionel says, damn it, we'll get away with it again. Yeah. And I hope Rochelle will tell Mike what is happening. And I hope Mike understand. I need to understand more, because what the guy said says that she let him lose his job and she doesn't care what she did.
You gotta go, bro, please. We holler at you, bro. You good?
I told you them boys from New Orleans phase. I told you.
Yeah, we ain't gonna worry about it. We're gonna take care of him. All right.
No, she is going to run into Mike house now for Mike to go comfort her, because she ain't gonna stay into that apartment there. She's not gonna stay over there. She's gonna run to Mike and say, oh, he's gonna come because he know where I am. That was horrible for Dominic to do. Where is Russell? I thought he was coming back. Maybe he doesn't have any money to come back. Let's see. Tina, I hope he comes back for real. Yeah, and Era is saying, and it's same with me. I can never watch their skit. Amber was the reason why there was a problem in their marriage. And again, I just hope she should just stay away from Dave, or she will be sorry. Well, we will see what happened with Tamar. They are not Jamaican. They are from New Orleans. Okay, Tina, thank you, darling. And Annette says, thanks, Charmaine. I will see you on O'Neill. And Tina says, I hope the guys tell. Yes, I hope the guy tell them. Let me just run this down here. Let's see if anybody talks to the guy. No, nobody talks to him. Right now, nobody's talking to him right now. So I will double check and see if they have another skit with him. And it says, I wonder if or when Dave dumps Amber, will she what, darling? REA? Annette, type again, darling. I need to understand that statement. Let me just check. In the meantime, let me see an error of her ways. Okay, maybe that's what you mean. I think you know what? Maybe nothing bad have to happen. Maybe when Amber actually pray to God and do her prayer, because she says she'll seek God guidance. Maybe when she does that, she will come into her senses back again, and maybe and I know she will be remorseful. Yes, for sure. And they could have just, guys, what I realize is that Amber they could have kept the Amber character true to the vow, although she was getting a divorce, right? They could have done that. And then they're elevating Shayla, since they don't want to give Shayla the karma. Then elevate her. Let Shayla just drop off the kid, stay there, just like how she check her mom. I like that. I really appreciate it, because Angelina need the check-in. And I love what Shayla did with her mom there. But no, they didn't have to destroy the Amber character to just uplift Shayla. If you guys really notice what they did, Wayne came into the skit, Priori was in the skit, and then bam, what happened? They didn't have to do that to Amber. You understand? But they're you know, and it's like says they're dumbing the. To me, it's like then crush Amber 99.9 time. And Shayla, I've been sitting here and I'm wondering, when is Shayla gonna get her karma? Her karma. They say, oh, she get her karma already. Shayla karma is that Anthony went back to his wife. But I'm really proud of Shayla for saying to her mom, says, the only thing is wrong that Anthony was not there. When he told her on that portion, she told Anthony that twice. When you told me that you choose your wife, that was then Shayla was broken. I understand that. So maybe that was a Shayla karma, but that was a soft karma. What they do to Amber a few days ago or a week ago, that was horrible what they did to her. That was a hard crush. That woman lost her baby. You know what I mean? She lost her baby. She's not even one, her unborn baby and her adopted child. And then Anthony has no karma because I thought it was a heart attack Anthony really have, but it's a panic attack, right? And his blood pressure is up high. That's the only thing I noticed with that, right? So now, they didn't have to crush Amber the way they crashed Amber. They didn't have to do that. Amber could have, but you know what? They brought Dave in because they brought in Lisa and Darren, and they let Lisa sleep with Wayne because, not with Wayne, with Mike. And people was applauding that. And I told you guys on the moderator live says, we must be careful what we are accepting because they're going to do the same thing to Amber. And then what happened? They did the same thing to Amber. And that is not nice. And a lot of us are disappointed in what they're making Amber do. And I understand that Amber is far away from God right now, but trust me, you can't be too far away from God as soon as she started to pray, because when Anthony was in distress, she remembered to call upon the name of the Lord, and that's what she did. And I'm proud of her for doing that. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I think we're just going to sit strong and trust in the process that God has a plan for Amber. I don't know what it is yet, but we're going to watch and see and pick up the nuggets. And with Anthony, I want to see if God really talks to Anthony. I want to see Anthony. I want to see Anthony walk the walk, talk the talk. You understand? Be consistent. When people are putting down his wife, I need him to stand firm with his wife, with people, and put them in their place. Just like Amber did with PRA yesterday, I want to see Anthony does that. I want to see Shayla was able to put her mom in her place, be truthful, and you know what I mean? I need to see Anthony does that also, guys. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it is what it is. So let's read some more comments here. I wonder if and when Dave dumped Amber, will she go back to God? Reason. Great live. Sharon, great review today. I enjoyed it. I worked. Time for me. We'll tune in tonight on Anil. Thank you. Thank you, Lioness. I do appreciate that, darling. And it said, I wonder if or when they finish with Amber, she will sort her life out correctly. I think she will. Amber will. One thing with her, she fall right now, she'll pick herself back up. But it's gonna take time, I see, and I know that we are disappointed. I'm waiting on the divorce, Brenda is saying. And I think she's gonna do the right thing eventually. But right now she's walking in the flesh, and they are showing us that although you're a believer, you do falter at times, you know what I mean? So I do get that a lot. And when Diva feel that Ralphie had failed her as a leader again. So they're bringing us with Jocelyn. Bethany has a new hairstyle and Larry doesn't even notice. Oh my goodness. Guys, Bethany, Larry has a new Bethany has a new haircut, and Larry, you think Larry check out of that marriage, guys? I just saw a new skit with them. He can stand firm towards Amber, but at this point, Anthony don't mean nothing. He doesn't, wait, hold on. Danaji says he can stand firm towards Amber, but at this point, Anthony don't mean nothing. He does. He still han't right yet. He can talk to God all day long, but he's still crooked for what he did today. Yes. And that really gets to me today. That's why I said sign the paper and let her go. Set her free. Hopefully, Anthony will set her free. So that way, if they are meant to be together, they will come back together, just like Liz. Liz and her husband was separated for a year. So he can do that with Amber too. I hope that's what they'll do and let Amber go with Dave. And maybe Dave and Amber will be happy. Maybe Anthony and Shayla will be happy. Who knows? Maybe Anthony and Delicia, because they were teasing us with Anthony and Delicia. Maybe Anthony and Delicia will be okay. But then there is King also in the mix, right? So maybe King and because I don't know, they have Iman. Then there is King that shows King with Delicia. So anything is possible. The storyline, they could write the storyline. Let's see if it right now, guys. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? It is what it is, you know? And let me see what you guys say over here. So you says, do you guys think it's supposed to be Wayne fire Candice? And you guys says 59% yes. I hope he doesn't fire her, because at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know? Anthony should have put PR out today. Yes, he should have. And that is what upsets me today, that he did not. He did not put her in her place. He did not says, PRA, don't do that. Don't say that. That is unacceptable. Amber is my wife. You're my friend. Please stop saying those things about my wife. And when Anthony do those things, then I will believe in and trust that God really speak to him. And if Anthony actually can stand up for Amber behind her back, I will appreciate that. Then I will say, yes, Anthony has changed. But right now, I'm not seeing any changes in Anthony right now. Only thing I saw is that he said God talked to him, and I don't know if that was a ploy. And if God has spoken to him, then he should continue with that. But don't go tell your baby mother, don't flip-flop and say, yes, I need you. Last night, he tell Amber him want her, he need her. Then today, I tell Shayla him need her. Before him have the panic attack, he tell Shayla he saw the error of his way and he wants to marry her while he's still married to Amber. So that man is very confusing. He's flip-flopping. So I think maybe he's having a mental breakdown right now. Who's to know? Because today when he heard Amber went out, you saw how angry his feature was being, you know what I mean? I could play the skit with Anthony and Shayla, but a lot of you, I don't want to trigger you guys, because a lot of you guys says you don't want to see. I didn't get to watch it when he was at the car with Kai. So if you guys want to see, let me know. But I don't want for you guys to get angry. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at Amber. I'm just hurt. Anthony needs to stand on business for Amber. Yes, Janet. That's exactly what I was looking for today from him. Then I will be in this corner and I will say, yes, Anthony did good. But he did not do good. He did not. And that is really, really making me very mad at him right now. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at, yes. So Danaji says, that's why I said what I said. He doesn't take up for Amber. Did today. Oh, wait. That's why I said what I said. He doesn't take up for, I think you meant Amber. Or was it for Amber? He did today. He never said a word after he had not changed. Not at all. I believe you. Guys, I'm starting to see stuff, but I'm wondering if the writers did that purposely for us to get mad at Anthony and then making Shayla looking good. Let Anthony be confused, right? So I'm here wondering if that's why they did what they did for us to bash him. You know what I mean? They want people to hate on him because he's flip-flopping. Last night he says, oh, I want my wife, and then today he wants Shayla. You know what I mean? That make no sense to me right now. And I'm happy that Amber didn't give him anything. And just says, funny, XX says, morning. Oh, in your country, where are you from? You're saying good morning. Hello, my friends. Hello, it's the first I've ever seen you in. Welcome in, darling. Welcome in. And funny says, light done. You're done. I understand. And then Donna G says, every time she's around Anthony, he talks about God. She's around Dave, he talks about God. Sign the paper, Amber. You need, she needs a divorce, definitely. And Tina says, thank you, Tina, for still being here with me also. For you guys that's coming in, thank you, guys. I'm still calling Anthony. Yeah, I think so, Tina. I think he went out to Shayla. So I'm thinking, no, maybe that's the cause of it. So I'm gonna give him grace for now. I'm just gonna sit back and watch and see what he does going forward. Maybe there's gonna be something majorly happening with Anthony. We don't know yet, but it's a possibility that that is what's happening at this point. Dave, you don't need. They're both on. At this point, I'm Dave, and you don't need. They both are not right. Okay, Donna G. So they're not right, she's saying right now. But seriously, something is definitely going on with Anthony. I can see the hurt in his face when he realized that Amber left. Amber should have at least says to him, look here, Amber. Amber should have just went to him and says, instead of giving Shayla to tell him, says she's not there. She should have went to him and says, I'm stepping out for a bit. I will see you later. But I'm wondering why. Do you think Amber didn't tell him because she thinks that he'll change her mind? You think that's why, or did she, if she stays with Anthony, would Anthony, if she told him that she was leaving, he would guilt her into staying, and she wanted to go have free time, some fun with Dave? You think that's what would happen? Let me put it in the chat. Do you think the reason why Amber didn't tell him by Amber did not said by is because she thinks Anthony would change her mind. Do you think the reason why Amber did not say bye because she thinks Anthony would change her mind? Okay, vote on that, and then that's it. Okay, let me know what you guys think on that. If you think that's why the reason Amber decided not to tell him bye and let Shayla tell him instead of her telling Shayla to tell him bye, because I saw that look on him like it just break his heart, you know, and says, I'm telling her this, and she decided to just leave me. He's gonna try again tonight when she comes home. He's gonna try again. Okay, Dana G, thank you. Let's see what happened. Yes, Tina says, yes. Okay, you guys were right. Amber doesn't want to answer any question, but where she was going and she would return. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you, guys. Let's see what you guys say in the poll. Is there any skit you guys want to see, or we just, let me see. Here 83% says yes. All right. Thank you guys for that. Yeah, let me give you guys a round of applause for that. Well done. Well done, everybody. All right. So with that being said, we have one more comment. Marian West says he's gonna try to get her cookie again tonight. If she sleeps upstairs, he may just go to that room. That makes sense, Marian. I like that take. Yes, I like that take, really. You don't think he's gonna argue with her tonight? And let me see here. All right. That sounds good, eh? All right then, guys. Thank you guys for staying here with me. I really appreciate this. I'll see you guys on O'Neill's Live tonight. Okay, guys? One more question. Janet says, Amber, no, he asks or who, but he will ask bunch of questions. All right, I got it. Because he made me so angry last night. He's mad, he may try if we know she's been with another man. Oh my goodness. Bethany got a new hairstyle and Larry didn't even notice until Brooke said something. You want me to pull that up quickly, or we just call it a night and then we just have fun for tomorrow? Okay, I have it right here. We can take a look at it. Let me bring it up quickly and let's look at it. We do this quickly. All right, it's right here. I thought I position it for you guys. All right, so let me just pull it in the center. Brooke said, woman like to be seen. Oh, I like that. So let me see. Oh, Bethany looking cute. Let me see. Okay. Okay, I think from here we started.
Get dinner together or figure out something to do together tonight?
Like what?
I don't know. Spend time together. Notice. Yeah, I don't know. Talk.
Hey guys. Hey, oh, I like your hair.
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. Remember I told you I was going to get those extensions, you know? Right there. It's like the rope.
Looks nice.
It's thicker too.
I already didn't even say anything.
I appreciate that.
Oh, wait, you didn't notice?
I was focused over here.
Liar.
You was reading mail for you to notice your wife's here.
I was over here focused on this.
Thank you. I appreciate
I mean,
that.
she
That's
came
very
in
sweet.
on the side of me while I was doing this, so I know I didn't notice.
Yeah.
But you came in from that way, so you would notice before I did.
Oh, she looks nice. Her hairstyle look nice. Her ear is nice and straight. That is so
I
nice.
see you.
That's all.
And Larry didn't even notice it. That means Larry, I've checked out of that marriage just like Amber. Do you guys think? Brooke says, woman likes to be seen, definitely. And Suzette says, both Anthony and Amber are wild sexually, but neither knows it's about each other. Yeah, I think so too. Rhonda, Anthony will not try again tonight with Amber. He's hurt and his pride will not let him. Okay. He's still trying to figure out who the other guy is. That makes sense. Haven't popped up yet. And Larry didn't look at Bethany, so he didn't notice. Okay, Bethany's skit, yes. And Larry didn't look up. Okay, so we have to give Larry the benefit of the doubt right now. But it would have been nice if he looked up and he, okay, so you guys saw it. So that is awesome. Do you think the next person to get a divorce will be Larry and Bethany? What do you guys think? And Brooke is also very right. Women like to be noticed. If you're wearing a new dress, you like to be complimented. That, wow, that's a nice dress. You're looking nice in that dress. You know what I mean? You get your hair done. We like to hear that our hair is, you know what I mean? That hair looks good. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, right, Suzette? And Larry and Bethany are not getting a divorce. Okay, Suzette, that sounds good. Okay. And Anthony would have asked Amber a lot of questions. All right. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you guys. Yes. So thank you for being here with me. And I do appreciate that. Amber tries to get freaky with Anthony before when he was messing with Shayla, but he made it look like he was turned off by it. So Amber never try again. Oh, Marianne, send me that tape. Send me the name, put the name on it. on my page, so that way I can look at that video. I want to see that video. Okay. I will see you guys on the live tonight with O'Neill. So go and relax, get something to eat. All right. And I'll see you later. Bye for now, guys. Thank you for staying back. I know you leave and then you come back. I appreciate that. Thanks. Bye-bye. It means a lot to me. All right. For coming back.